Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa!
Yeah.
How everybody feeling? Long weekend? Productive, though, to say the least.
Great.
We good? Motivated? What's up, Gil? Mr. Dog Bowl, champion of the Gil's Arena crew. Woo woo. We're going to talk about it in a second, but I have some grievances I'd like to address with the good people at Underdog, but we'll get to that in a moment. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
We got NBA champion, bringing his championship experience. Championship P.
Like MJ.
Is in the house. Championship P. Throw it up to 6.
I'm Jordan of this couch.
Oh, of the couch. Jordan of the couch.
I gotta reach my goal.
That was just said you gotta throw the.
You're a few short, but we're gonna get there.
Really,
Stop the cap.
but it's like this. This is just. It's the one on this thing.
Big three. Then the big three.
Oh, big 3.
Yeah.
Big 3 champions as well on this
This
side.
is the only fucking belt for the championship, okay?
And on this side of the couch.
You do
The Holy Trinity,
this
baby.
is for the couch.
On this side of the
This
couch.
is for the couch.
We got the man known as Cemetery Larry Rashad
This is
McCants
for the couch.
back in the building. And representing Tough Crowd University, we got Brandon Jennings, dressed like the CEO of Tough Crowd today. CEO Fitz. Positive energy.
Went to San Diego and found myself.
Okay, find yourself in San Diego. Very classy city. For all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. So LeBron had smoke for Stephen A. Smith over comments about Bronny, but did Stephen A. cross the line or did Bron overreact? We will discuss. Jokic made history with the first 30-20-20 game ever in the history of the NBA. But the Nuggets got a 40-piece from SGA in their very next game. So who's the real MVP with a little over a month remaining in the season? They have another game tonight. We'll see if the Nuggets can recover. And Tatum dropped another 40-piece to help the Celtics snap the Lakers' 8-game winning streak. Can anyone stop Boston from going back-to-back? Before we get into all that, as always, if you want to get your bread right, please download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And Luka plays tonight, so you know what that means. Underdog is dropping a Luka Doncic discount every game he plays for the remainder of the regular season. That's right, we are dropping specials for every Luka game, including tonight's game against the Nets. The Luka special has hit 6 times in a row, ladies and gentlemen, 6 straight times. So just use the QR code on screen or the link in the chat to claim your offer for tonight's game. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog username, we use it on this program. $50 bonus to your Underdog account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. And we use that video on the show, $100 bonus to your Underdog account. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So we appreciate all the love for Gil's Arena. As a reminder, we're on a mission to get to 1 gillion subscribers. The Arena channel is over 952,000 subscribers strong. 952,000. And we want to get to 1 million. So to show our thanks to all of you out there, we're doing special giveaways. Okay. A little late for the Christmas pageant, but pop the, okay, well.
That money? Oh, couple hundred.
It's not authentic. Uh-oh.
And that'd be hard if they had that in the strip.
So every time we hit a benchmark, we celebrate here in the arena. It is Monday. We're throwing cash in the air. 952,000 subscribers. As a reminder, Gillian subscriber giveaway. For every 1,000 subs we get between 900,000 and 1 million, we're giving Underdog users $1,000 in bonus cash. Uh-oh.
You almost
I messed myself.
My KGs now.
Almost ruined. Uh-oh.
Don't do the KGs like that.
Easy, baby. Easy with that bottle popping, Gil.
Yeah, please don't do. Yeah, them
But we're at 952. And as a reminder, all you need is an Underdog username to be eligible to win, as long as you use the promo code GIL. And please subscribe to our Gil's Arena YouTube channel. So we are giving away $4,000 today on the show. 4 lucky winners winning $1,000 each. I'm just going to have a little drizzle. Still recovering from San Diego. Open bar.
So you're supposed to keep going.
Nah. I'm back in the Woodland Hills. But we're giving away $4,000 on the show today. It's 4 winners, but we're going to announce 1 winner right now So our first winner, Big Cam 234. That's Big Cam 234. You got $1,000 coming from Underdog. Gil's Arena subscriber giveaway. Shout out Big Cam. 3 more winners at least. If we cross 953, 3 will jump to 4. But let's talk about it. We had a very productive weekend. Gil's Arena crew was in San Diego with the Underdog family for Dawg Bowl 2025. Oh, we had, let's. Like I said, we were in San Diego for Dawg Bowl 2025. Before we talk about Dawg Bowl, we got to send some love to Santos and Mika over at Javier's in La Jolla for accommodating us with the finest table in the restaurant after we made a surprise appearance, no reservations, took care of it. Gil worked his magic.
Oh, yeah.
You know. I told them I was going to give them love on the show. They were very appreciative. Fine Mexican dining at Javier's in La Jolla. We appreciate y'all. But anyway, let's get back to the Dawg Bowl. So the legend by the name of LOL Hot Dogs, that's his actual Underdog username, LOL Hot Dogs, walked away with 300,000 racks after his drafted teams took home first and second place. No, I fucked that up, didn't I? 300 racks. The 300 racks, and yeah, he took first and second place in the Dawg Bowl. You see him holding the Dawg Bowl trophy. It was a little chilly out there, but that 300,000 was gonna keep him warm.
That's crazy. First and second?
First and second place. They drafted, well, I think like 6 teams.
That was like $1 million in prizes.
There were other winners out there. He took first and second, 300,000. I knew I saw him at the welcome party on Friday. I was like, this man came to get some bread about an Underdog. So shout out to LOL Hot Dogs. The Gil's Arena crew also participated in our own Dawg Bowl with $10,000 on the line. And after securing the top pick in the draft under extremely questionable circumstances, Gil's team performed as expected, taking home first place with a squad of Luka Dame, RJ Barrett, Miles Bridges, Onyeka Okongwu, and Zach Collins.
Those last two.
Kenya finished second. Cemetery Larry came in third. Mr. B came in fourth. Swaggy, also known as Championship P, came in fifth place. And after getting the last pick in the draft, my squad also performed as expected. Did not overperform, did not underperform. Finished exactly where we're supposed to be.
Damn.
Shout out to the Underdog crew. You see Berm, Liam, the rest of the crew. Gil out there cheesing.
Yeah.
Gil, you were live the whole time, too.
Yeah, I was
We're not
live.
gonna talk about why y'all lost?
Why they lost?
I wasn't. What?
Why I didn't win the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you win?
Go ahead. You did it to yourself, though.
Huh?
You did it to yourself, though.
Some would
did it to
say,
myself?
some would say,
I thought I picked the right guy.
no, some would say your bad luck streak continued.
I thought I picked the right guy.
You've jinxed the entire Lakers nation.
Shit, I should have known he was gonna quit on me too.
You already know that.
Rashad picked LeBron James.
Every time. I don't know why you keep trying to pick LeBron.
I know it was a
Keep
big.
trying to prove a point.
And he keeps proving the point. He keeps proving the point.
We proving the same point. Don't rely on me.
Would you have him, what, 7.5 rebounds once?
No,
He had
just needed
seven.
he just needs to finish the
one
game.
quarter to go. I was like, that's it. He done. He's seen your list. Oh, he needs 8. No, thank you.
6 more minutes, man. You could have got a lot done in 6 minutes.
A lot.
But, you know, growing isn't growing.
Some would say you jinxed LeBron and the Lakers in that game. You knew what you were doing. You had a strategy. You're wearing a Lakers hat today in the arena. Potentially to rub it in.
No, not at all.
Shy, you're not a Lakers supporter anymore.
Yeah, I can't believe you, man.
What you mean?
You're the reason we lost.
Trying to help it. Trying to help it.
We do not want your help, sir.
Trying to help it not spread.
Doing that voodoo.
Been eating the man's cookies.
Oh, yeah.
It was a full jar.
Hey, yeah, man, you reminded me.
I didn't even have one, Shy.
It's the cookies. It's the cookies that get us
Took
through.
LeBron chocolate
It's
chip
the
cookies.
cookies that get us through. If he don't get the cookies, he ain't gonna be able to get back 100%.
Taking his powers
You know what I'm saying?
No cookies. But Gil,
Is that milk? That's what.
You won the championship amongst the Gills and the crew. Was there ever a doubt in your mind? Because you were talking cash shit before it even started. Bring it down a little bit so the camera can see it. Your mini Dawg Bowl trophy.
Yeah.
Don't show it to me. I don't want to look at it. Anything you would like to say?
Winners win.
You always get the first pick.
That was a little.
Somehow, right?
They said it was random, but somehow Gil had the
The
first
draft, like just
I got last.
every time a draft comes.
I got the last pick.
You got the first.
Last All-Star weekend.
You switched
And
it.
came in second.
You switched it to last. You didn't want to be too
He's
obvious.
still.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Y'all wasn't supposed to do it that obvious.
I got the touch. I got the touch.
We asked the underdog staff, is it obvious? 97% said yes. And the 3 people who said no got fired. So, here it is, Gil. Congrats. You won Dog Bowl 2025. We will be rejuvenated for Dog Bowl.
The Luka didn't beat you.
What?
Collins and Oneka beat you, baby.
It was.
Y'all wasn't thinking about those type of players, man. I wasn't thinking about them.
USC came through for you.
Yes, he did.
USC
Had the USC spirit on him.
came through for you.
Nice little white, had a nice little white man out there just getting buckets, rebounding and shit. Yeah.
He got 54 points for you, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. And that was your last pick?
No, Collins was.
Oh, okay.
If you'd like a chance to be in Dog Bowl next year, go ahead, download the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. But we want to say appreciate you, the city of San Diego, Paradise Point Resort, and Pacific Beach Shore Club for staying classy all weekend. Rolled out the red carpet for us. A great event. Well, let's get into some basketball discussion. Lakers got their 8th straight win on Thursday night in a thrilling comeback victory over the Knicks, with Luka dropping 32 points, 12 dimes, 7 boards, along with 4 steals, and LeBron finishing with 31, 12 boards, and 8 dimes. But let's go back to a moment that went down before the 4th quarter of the game. We have the video courtesy of Legend Z. So, longtime Knicks fan Stephen A. Smith was seated courtside near the Lakers bench, fresh off getting his new $100 million deal from ESPN. LeBron excused himself from the Lakers bench, proceeded to confront Stephen A. over recent comments he made about Bronny. The interaction was brief, but it was obvious LeBron wanted smoke with Stephen A. Stephen A. went back to his seat. LeBron went on to help the Lakers to a comeback win. Some of us were in attendance. Beautiful to see. Backs against the wall, got the dub over the Knicks. So here's a clip from an episode of First Take back on January 29th, which may have been the catalyst for the confrontation.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad. The first game of the season, opening night, the Griffeys in attendance, father-son duo playing in an NBA game for the first time, an absolutely positively wonderful story. And then reality sets in. We love what we're seeing from him in the G League because that's where you belong. As you hone your skills and you get better and you legitimately earn, which I believe he has the potential to do. I am rooting for Bronny James. It would be cruel to root against him. He's a wonderful kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But he's LeBron James' son. And everybody knows what attention that brings.
Yes. So Stephen A., for full transparency first, Stephen A.'s comments were made before Bronny's play improved during Black History Month, as you may recall. And at that point, the young James' numbers were a bit underwhelming. We'll just keep it real. But Stephen A. addressed the confrontation on both First Take and his own show, saying he wasn't going to speak on it, but was forced to do so after the clip went viral.
Stop the cap.
But here's what Stephen A. had to say.
That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent.
I thought you were going to say
That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say. And he confronted me about it. For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have flown out and I would have seen him and I would have had a conversation man to man. But that is not what he elected to do. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. Ari Emanuel, the head of William Morris Endeavor, one of the agencies that represents me, along with Larry David, was sitting courtside. I was with them for the game.
Not Larry.
And he walked right up to me and he said what he had to say.
Damn.
And apparently he feels like I was slighting his son.
Feels like a very long-winded way to say that nigga had me scared, but I held my own though.
Yeah, well,
But nonetheless,
some important people.
Gil, we'll start with you. Understand why LeBron had to check Stephen A. Smith over his comments about him and Bronny?
I'm talking to all three of y'all. All three of y'all.
Y'all playing with my name.
Stop playing with my son's name. I'm in the middle of this right now. And I gotta take my side. LeBron James, if you ever do that shit again with my potential boss, all hell gonna break loose. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life walk up on $100 million man during celebration. And that goes for all y'all out there. If you ever try to run up on Stephen A. Huh?
What we gonna do to him?
What?
What we gonna do to him?
No, we got Perk. Perk gonna get you from the 409, standing on business, showing up the addresses. And then if you get through him, we got them fools over down, the new fools that just got hired. You know, we got Shaq, we got a Shaq. We got a Shaq.
It's a lot of
we got a
people.
Barkley,
Uh-huh.
Kenny, yeah, Bumble knees. He gonna, me, him, and Ernie, we gonna be in the back just in case. All right, we don't want no smoke. But don't y'all ever try that shit again. I got you, boss.
Gil, not what I was expecting from you today, but understandable. Stephen A. got $100 million trickle-down theory.
Man.
Hopefully it trickles on down to Gil's arena.
I don't know. Man, I wish you would have had a little earpiece. I would have told him, hey, hit him. Hit him. What he gonna do here in the middle of the game? He still got the fourth quarter to play.
See no punches he was
No.
He hit one of them like he was the bag, brother. What? That's LeBron. What he gonna do? He can't do nothing. I would have stood on business right there.
But if you didn't notice, he couldn't do nothing. But the twin followed him over there. And you know they fucked up in the head.
twin?
Them niggas tried to jump me in the game.
The Morris?
Yeah.
Where's twin?
Yeah.
He walked up and stood by him like, I dare him to do something. Watch, he followed Bron from when he got up to over there.
I think Bron told him he was going over there.
Yeah, I promise.
Bodyguard.
And stood like this, like a bodyguard.
Man.
Well, listen, Stephen A. got $100 million, man.
Bron over $1 billion.
Yeah. They're both powerful.
I know.
It was a powerful conversation.
Did the game. What LeBron gonna do? I would have took one of them. I would have took my glove off and just $100 million. $100 million. You got new. You don't slap nobody. You don't do nothing. You just take your glove out. Just
The way Moore's hands was balled up like this, he would have. Man, he would have just gave Moore's everything.
So, Gil, you trying to get the Stephen A. back. Bron executive produced a movie I'm in, but you pay me more than Bron did, so I'm just going to look the other way. Y'all get
hey, we just looked up. Yeah.
I ain't even see nothing.
Steven, somebody
I
else
didn't
was
see
trying,
nothing.
Steven. Just know, they can't do nothing because they in the game, right? Get you a little glove, little white glove.
So
Get a little white glove.
So was this because he was like? So this is about LeBron being a father, or like?
Yeah.
So LeBron doesn't like what he said about him being a father, right? Because he put his son in the position. It's not because Bronny's playing basketball. It's more about what how Bron is like fathering his son.
I think the crux of it, basically saying that Bronny should have stayed in school, or he came out a little too early, or should be focused on the G League.
Because LeBron. Baby.
Yeah, and bringing him up to the varsity squad for Lakers games.
He said he only made it to the NBA because LeBron.
Right. So more about. I don't know.
How do you feel about the situation, Mr. B?
I mean, as a father, you're going to say something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's during the game, fourth quarter. I don't know if that was the time, but I mean, at the end of the day.
Lakers were down at that point. Perhaps Bron needed some motivation.
He said it's on site.
He was courtside near the Lakers bench,
On site.
Yeah.
giggling and shit with Larry David.
I heard about
Probably feeling himself at that moment. 100 million, Knicks were winning. Knicks fans probably thought they were going to get the dub. Some left early. Didn't even stay for overtime. No
I mean,
names.
it's just
No names
it's
needed
crazy.
to
Like you get your check for $100 million, get pressed the same night. damn.
Welcome to LA.
Like, I know, no, for real. Like, okay.
We know you got it now. Let's move over
Call
to
him slipping, bro.
Cemetery Larry. Already masked up. Cemetery, you understand why LeBron had to check Stephen A. Smith over his comments about him and Bronny?
At what age? Forever, right? So how many sons get criticized in the sport? A lot, right? Because everybody's got a dad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every son has gotten criticized. Why is it the first time we seeing this?
Because it's LeBron.
Jump in front of the speeding car and jump in front of the bullet. Ari Spears said some interesting shit. He said when there was a playoff situation and Bron got in a fight and his mom tried to get into it and he told his mom to sit your ass down. I want you, I can fight my own battle. Bronny, we criticizing you. But we don't need your daddy to step up for you. How old is Bronny?
20 years old.
Okay. Anybody 19 got criticized? Did Ant Edwards get criticized at 19?
I did.
Pretty sure his dad would have said something.
Did T. Morant come in when Ja was getting criticized at 19, 20?
T. Morant still.
Oh, Zobal? Or what about
LeVar very vocal, supportive of his children.
What about Lil Melo? He got a good little criticism, didn't
Yeah, because it's a lot.
he? We can't talk about Gil's son. We can't talk about Kenya's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about Nick's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about your son. Not gonna be able to talk about Carmelo's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about anybody's son. What we doing?
But that's not the first time we getting pressed now. Kobe done pressed him too.
Well, it ain't about him no more. It's about everybody getting pressed now.
They said, well, is this the thing now?
Oh, you think that's cool? We doing our job. So it's sticky.
Stephen A. also said several other players not talking to him, including Draymond, as a result
Now
of the
he's
situation.
blackballed.
Well, you know.
Huh. Imagine that. Don't say a certain word or a certain phrase and we won't talk to y'all. We won't come on y'all's show.
And just as a reminder, I think
So
137
guys-
days.
Did that become
is
a
he supposed to call
problem?
Gilbert.
So you think guys are getting too sensitive, or is that?
If you responded to what people saying, and everybody got something to say, we got social platforms for everybody to talk and get their opinions and comments. So if you responding to everybody's comments, you can obviously you're sensitive.
Well, not everybody. It's some.
Yeah,
It's
it's
certain
some
people.
stuff
Like
you can't
it's
do.
just certain
Whoever
people.
you respond to, you must respect.
No.
You can only
I mean,
respond to
yeah, I
those
mean,
you
You
respect.
love.
I mean, Stephen A. is a
love.
big. I mean, he's a.
love
You know,
your child.
he's really important to the
And
media.
sometimes it don't matter what people do, you gonna go all out about your child.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. He don't talk about nothing else y'all do. But you talk about his kids, that's a sensitive area. That's something he really love and will die for.
You put your kid
It don't
in
matter.
the
Everybody
target
do
zone.
it. George Bush did it. Shit, everybody does it.
And
Why
guess
are you
what-
singling this
guess what
motherfucker
happens
out?
when you
But
do
why
it?
are y'all singling him
But
out?
guess what happens when you do it?
What, did you vote for George Bush Jr.?
I don't vote.
Somebody did. He was president, right? So why y'all criticizing him for doing what everybody else did?
Because it's criticism. It's a word that exists.
I'm just
They say
saying.
it comes with it. No matter
There's
what.
praise, there's criticism. When you say you want it all, I want it all, you get praise, you get criticism. That's all of it.
I want a better life for my kids. Yeah, if I want his
Then
dreams
you're gonna
come
have
true,
to accept
I'm
your
trying to
kid
do
gonna
what I
have
do, but-
criticism.
No, why?
If you're not gonna criticism, if you don't gonna criticize him, who is?
Why are we taking our time out?
Yo,
of
so if you had a
criticizing
son
him?
and
Who
he was in the
15th
NBA
pick?
and they were criticizing your son, you would be
anybody-
cool with it?
Deal with it.
Who was the 15th pick?
What you mean? It's your job. You gotta deal with your job and what
Who
comes
was
with
the
it.
15th pick
Let me Google it.
Of what?
of this draft? All right then, fuck. Why are we criticizing LeBron?
What you mean? You want to know the 15th pick,
Yeah.
or you?
No.
You about to find out right
No,
now?
I'm asking you.
No,
but-
Khalil Ware.
You my dog. I'm asking you.
No, but if somebody's like,
What you
if
mean?
their son is in the NBA and they're they're talking about you as a father. Like, you're not gonna say nothing back to them?
Yeah.
Nigga, what can you say?
Yo, you can calm. You
Listen,
can relax.
All right, let's put it like
Yo,
this.
like, you can relax.
You're a father.
I know your
You're a
dad
father.
said
You're a
something
father.
about
You're
the
at
way
you're at a
people
high
talk to
school game. You're a father. You're at a high school game. You hear, man, he trash. Man, get him out the game.
And you can be like, hold on now, that's my son.
Right. What else are you gonna do beyond that?
That's all he did.
But
That's all you can do is be
what if-
like,
what
hey,
if-
man, that's my son.
What if Dick Vitale's the one doing it?
Exactly. Dick Vitale is on the, and I've been criticized by all
And I
the
know-
announcers.
okay. And I
Do you
know
know my
your
dad
dad
never
said- I
went
know
to
you-
the announcers and be like, hey man, don't be saying that about my son on national TV. You're fucking up his reputation. Don't do that. Dick Vitale, Doris Burke, Rafferty, Bayless.
Right, so because your dad didn't check them, you
So
think
where he gonna check him at? My
nobody
dad
else?
from the country. He gotta go find ESPN and go,
But
hey,
I
let me
know
check
you
y'all.
said, I don't like that.
Come on, man. Stop
even said
it.
something to you.
Y'all playing into it.
So your
Don't
dad-
play into it. You know criticism. Did you ever get criticized as being
Yeah.
Swaggy P?
Yeah,
Did your
for
dad
sure.
pop up and be like, don't do
Yes,
that?
he said
to who?
something to
Who did
Stephen A. He
who
said something to Stephen
Did
A.
he say it to anybody else?
They
Because
just didn't
Stephen
know
A
he
wasn't the
said
only one
something to
saying
Stephen A.
something.
They just didn't know it.
So your dad had to.
But we're not gonna check everybody. Like you're gonna check that one person.
That's good
for sure.
parenting.
Yeah.
Like a parent, you're gonna check that one. Not everybody, but that one person.
You gotta
for sure
check everybody if
Nah,
you check that one person.
Nah.
Don't have the energy for the one person you know you can check, and then you don't have that energy for that nigga you know you better not even go walk around.
go to the head
Anybody
ball. The
that
boss
you
goes to
that
the
you
boss.
gonna hesitate checking. It's like, oh, he said it too.
The
well,
boss go to the
yeah, I'll
boss.
let him say it.
The boss go to the boss. You go to the head one. You don't go to the people at the
That ain't the head one. He worked for the head one. Tell him to go talk to the dude that let him say
He
it.
just got 100 million.
He let him
Head
say
one.
it.
That's the head one.
He let him say it.
Yeah, you've been a little quiet. Obviously, you announced your support for Stephen A. early on. What do you have to say to what Cemetery Larry's saying?
Why does it matter? Besides, is the number 1 and 2 pick being criticized this year? Is the 1 through 54 being criticized? How about 56, 7, and 8 being criticized? That is the problem. That you have to go out of your way to criticize a 55th pick. What about the number 1? Just the lottery itself. No one said nothing. No one's criticized the lottery pick. We don't know how they're doing, who's in the room.
Right.
But we know everything about Bronny James, and you will go out your way to bash someone who don't even belong in the league. Let's be honest, from pick 40 to the last pick, those guys really don't make it to the NBA. They don't, right? So that group of people really don't belong. Whatever his stats is, they all look like that. So to go out your way, you're going out of your way to criticize them. Oh, nepotism. If the Lakers didn't pick that, they should have picked somebody else. Okay, who? How about the 3 people that's behind them? I guarantee you they're not playing very well in the NBA. I know they're not playing very well in the G League.
He averaged more than them.
Of course he is. He's averaging more points than the people in the first round. But obviously you're not going to talk about that.
Do you think they over criticize him, or he's getting a lot of criticism because Bron said that his son was better than half the league?
No, the problem is, what you're saying is correct.
Right.
Because you can't attack LeBron James, you decide to go for the low hanging fruit.
How?
No, but
He set him up for that. You put a target on your kid back saying, listen, man, when my kid get here, you're going to see that he better than half of these guys
What was he
that's
supposed-
playing around right here, right now.
What are you supposed to say about his kid?
He said better than.
Tell the truth, bro. What you mean?
So I was like, man, my kid.
He said he can
ass-
shoot.
Is your kid ass?
No, but
So then don't say it. Say what your kid
I'm gonna
is.
talk gas him up.
But you know your kid ain't better than half of the guys.
I don't know that.
You do now? So now you don't want to hear about it.
No, if I'm LeBron, I seen half the league.
But you know now that you saying that set him up for us to say, hey, man, we don't see it.
Low hanging fruit.
How?
It's called low hanging fruit.
You planted the tree.
Then LeBron
It's low
Ball do
hanging
it?
fruit. I mean, once you we're acting like he got picked 17.
You're playing
He was the
victim.
55th
You're
pick.
playing victim for starting your own narrative.
Did LeVar Ball do it?
You started your own narrative.
LeVar Ball did it, right? He said he was better than Kobe, Jordan, all that shit.
50 is the 55th. Once he got picked,
Got on the
55th.
number 2 pick.
Don't
Like,
you
did
gotta
you-
shoot?
Yeah, a family. Yeah.
He got a shoe?
Who? Melo Ball? Yeah.
No. Lil Bronny. Do Bronny got a shoe?
I don't think
He has a PE.
Do he have a shoe?
He has a PE.
He do?
He has a shoe.
When
A
they come
PE.
like a signature shoe.
Second round pick has a shoe and a guaranteed contract.
He got.
And what do you think second rounders get?
I ain't seen this.
There ain't no first or second pick that got a shoe or none of that. They ain't been promoted as the first, second round pick.
Nah.
Wemby
They
got
ain't
a
doing
shoe.
none of that.
Wemby got a signature line coming.
We don't talk about them when they come, when they do anything good on the top 5 pick, top 10 pick. We don't talk about them.
But you acting like he can't get
They went
a shit
hard
off
for
of,
Wemby.
like being on playing video games like all
Can I
them
ask you,
other
just business-wise?
Don't Wemby have a signature though? Right?
We are
Wemby?
putting pressure on Bronny by talking about Bronny and Kenyon hates it when we do it because he's like, just allow the kid to play. Allow the kid to be himself.
That's what everybody's
We're
asking
putting
for.
more pressure on him than his dad already put on him.
But
And
why
now-
his dad can't say stuff? Like, why his dad can't talk about
Because he
his-
put him,
Why he
Bro,
can't bring up his...
you took him to
lift
the
up his
trenches
son?
and let him out the car and told him, go good luck.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
I hear what you're saying.
Why,
Like just
why you
being
can't
able
uplift your
to
son without
uplift
it being a
your
problem?
uplift your
Like,
son. That's what.
why I can't talk good about my son without y'all attacking him after? Like, why is that?
Who's talking good?
I'm his dad.
Yeah.
Right. So my son, as his dad, what he's saying is, I'm yeah, son, you the one. Yes.
Yeah, like, why can't
like
my
as
son believe that?
as a black
why
kid,
make
and this
my son believe he's better than half
He
the league?
plays with you. He gets to train with you every single day. He should be showing us that he is your son.
But why can't?
That's why he's getting criticized, because he got
getting
everything he needed to be little LeBron, and we don't see the results of that. And so we can't criticize that.
the results. So a McDonald's All-American SC get drafted, and that's not showing.
Like
that's
averaging, what, 22 in the G League right now. Obviously, the NBA number's not where it's supposed to be. Gills, you pointed
Oh
out.
man, y'all make this conversation so hard, not keeping it real.
No,
but
I am. No, we are. No, I'm keeping it real. I agree. No, I get why they're criticizing him because of what he said.
In comparison to all of the other players, he has an expectation.
But as your child, you're going to.
So that's what I'm saying. The expectations. So he's not exceeding the expectations of a 55th pick compared to everyone in the draft.
No, he's not even exceeding the expectation of being picked.
But why I can't give my son confidence
How?
though? Without
He's
it being
playing
a
better than
problem?
everyone
Like,
in the second
No,
round.
he is now,
I
but
tell my son
the
he's better than
expectation of
better
him
than
being
everybody on
picked
that damn team.
55 was not there. Like
What
people,
was the expectation of being the 55th pick in the draft if it wasn't, his name wasn't LeBron James Jr.?
he wouldn't have got drafted
Why?
because there was a lot of people in front of him.
But what are
No,
those
I mean,
people
no, you
doing
mean
now
the people-
in comparison to what he's doing?
I'm just saying, like what the comparisons and the criticisms coming from is the expectation that was set for him. Period. There is no other. We're disappointed by the expectation that
What
was
is the
set.
expectation set for him?
You're better than half of the guys in the league.
But he got picked 55, so he was only better than 3.
Do that.
There you go. So your first mistake was your dad set you up to only be better
I
than
don't
3.
care. You gotta speak life
Instead
into
of
your
half.
kids. You gotta speak life into your kids, bro.
No, of course you do.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not
I'm
saying
gonna
that.
tell my son he better than everybody in this damn league right now.
But you move the goalpost. You talking about breathing life into your son, and we talking about Stephen A. Doing what he
But
doing.
you talking about it started off of him saying he's better than half the league. So if I go there, if Gil go there and say, "Listen, I think you better than everybody in this league right now," go show it. That's a problem.
But he said it to the world. 35 million people seen that shit.
So again, it's low-hanging fruit. You seen him get picked 55th. You seen he only averaged 6. So it's called lazy journalism. Because he's playing the way he's playing, like a 55th pick, it's easy for you to target him. Why not target the number 1 pick like you do every year for the last fucking 50 years? The number 2 pick every year. Like it's like the lottery picks got a fucking grade. I know they're like, I'm glad Bronny James is here. You guys don't have to worry about me being a bust.
How can
You don't even have to think about it.
How can we criticize the number 1 and number 2 pick, right, when we don't ever talk about them? We don't highlight their teams. We don't see what their progression is. We don't at all. In no capacity.
Why don't you bring them up?
So how can we say that?
You
We don't know
do
what
it.
they're doing.
But
You the media.
But Bronny
Yeah, I'm saying-
plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to be highlighted.
So, Shad, the tweet you're referencing from LeBron, he tweeted back on March 6, 2023. He said, Man, Bronny definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Shit, lightweight, hilarious. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji.
Some. Okay, look, second round, because if people get these false narratives, because before this year, no one knew nothing about second round players' contracts. Nobody, right? So when he signed it, they just assumed this was some luxury as shit, right? The first pick in the second round, guaranteed 3 years, $6 million. The 32nd pick in the second round, guaranteed $12 million. That's weird. The 33rd pick, guaranteed $7.8 million. Then $9 million guaranteed. Then the next one, $8.5 million guaranteed. Then 7.9, 7.8. 40th, he got 7.8, 7.8. And then 42, 43, 44 probably didn't come over. 44 got $5 million. 45th got 6.1. Then Los Angeles, 7.8. The standard is what Bronny got. That is the standard.
Are those two-way contracts?
That's second round contract.
49. No, those are guaranteed. Nope, no two ways.
None of them are two ways. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I didn't know second round get that much.
Yeah, they
I know,
A lot
right?
of money.
But you got to be on the roster at a certain point. It's all. It's
Okay.
like. Yeah. But Bronny, I believe, did get 3 years guaranteed with a
2 years
team option for the
guaranteed.
fourth.
Third is a partial.
If he makes it on, if he's on the roster by a certain point.
Third is a partial, fourth is team option. That is the standard second round contract. And I guess now you get to negotiate your own deals. That's why the 35th pick got 6.1, but the second pick behind him got 12 million guaranteed. And then the 33rd pick got 7.8. So that means they already actually did their deals. They already signed, 12, motherfucker got 12 million.
Dad or no dad, you're gonna get criticized, bro. So get over it.
Yeah. So,
Question is,
under
when
it.
is that criticism cross the line?
Ain't no such thing as
I don't
crossing
know.
the line. It's the sport.
I don't know, and that's what I'm.
It's
And,
the
and,
sport.
and that's and that's
It's the
my.
sport.
And
We
that's why
talking
I'm
hoop.
And I'm kind of in
Then
the middle
talk
because
hoop.
I'm in the middle because it's like
we've been talking hoop.
because it's like now that we're reporters, right? And like he just said, all right. So now that now players who played in the NBA, your kid is off limits of getting criticized.
No, it's not about
Yes.
all limits.
No.
Yes.
No, because if I'm a reporter, right?
you're going out your
and no,
way.
if I'm a young reporter and I see that, and I see Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James going at it over, LeBron James' son about basketball. Now, as a reporter, I'm like, well, damn, like, okay, well, can't say nothing about that player kid, that player kid, that player kid because I might get ran up on.
Well,
and as a journalist, you're not about
if
like
they're the
like,
one or two,
You know what it is?
Right, I'm just asking. I'm just like, so what does
Said
that
he
do?
1 for 16.
We hear when you talk bad about him. When he does good, you don't say nothing.
He hasn't done anything good in the NBA
you're
yet.
Targeting him directly.
He's not.
So he never
we're not
said anything
reporting
good
the-
about
we're
him,
not
though?
reporting the
Nobody
G
did.
League.
No,
He's
no,
not
no, Stephen
reporting
A.
the G League. He's reporting the NBA performances. He hasn't had a worthy NBA performance to talk about.
No,
yet.
has he said anything good about Bronny?
When he did bad,
He
in
was
the G-
positive in those first take comments.
When
on
he
the
played bad in the G League the first game, everybody ran with it.
Ran with it.
What game?
That
first
the
game.
first one.
Okay.
But that's the problem.
Remember that.
If you're going to be a journalist, be a journalist.
Yeah, but
Right?
Okay.
Right? And we, as journalists, when have we ever attacked a rookie player? We still haven't even attacked last year's player for flopping, if any of them flopped.
Wait, a rookie player? When
Last year's trial. What's the top 10? Do we know any of them? Besides Wemby.
No, but
Yes,
let's
of course.
Yeah, but let's go into the
We're
years.
talking
though,
about
like,
$40, $50 million people. And we don't have nothing to say bad about them. Because as Hoopers, you give them the opportunity. You know damn well those first couple games Bronny gets in 1 minute, 3 minute pop. He ain't playing well.
For sure.
Number one picks don't even play well with that kind of time.
For sure. Nobody
So
does. I mean, nobody does.
that's
Like,
hard.
You're targeted,
Nobody.
you go out your way.
You're
to do it.
comparing that to, you're comparing a regular person in the situation of being a 55th pick to a guy who's the son of a billionaire, who has his own platform where he has millions of kids following him. There's not a comparison for that.
You get the same.
You can't say, oh, we gonna compare this to another 55th second round pick. It's not even close.
But you're getting the same minutes.
It don't matter. My expectation is way higher because of who I am. Period.
My expectations.
Period.
I got picked 55th.
Don't matter.
Where's
where
the
you?
expectation?
We know where you. We know you
Like,
keep
what
saying that
minutes are I
because
gonna get?
we know you keep saying that because the 55th slot was the Lakers.
So
Do you
I
know
still-
if the
so
Lakers
the
had
55th
another
pick-
slot that
55th
wasn't
pick?
55?
They had 17.
They would have tried to get that slot.
They had 17.
They drafted Dalton Connect.
Dalton fell to that slot.
And
They
they drafted
fell to that slot. He was the best available. But imagine if we don't got a 55th pick and this is the only pick we got at 17 and it's the only chance we can get Bronny, we're going to try everything in our power to get this 17th pick.
That is not reality, though.
Doing it.
Reality is like, why are you pretending to sound like one of them? Let's say Bronny don't get picked. Are you gonna tell us that LeBron James and the Lakers wouldn't have signed him as a free agent and whoever they picked with the 55th pick wouldn't have got cut? Are we gonna pretend that wasn't gonna be? Because he's the money bag himself.
Because he the what?
The money bag.
So it got nothing to do with basketball. And now you don't want to get criticized. Now, he just told us he's the money bag. People who want to watch basketball didn't sign up to see a money bag. We want to see hoop.
How many
So what he
55th
just
picks
exposed
panned
as
out?
him being the money bag, that is what's wrong with the encounter.
Money.
When you see, everyone sees and no one's saying anything. This is the money bag. We can see. This is the thing that brings the attraction. But don't act like it's not. We don't see. We got eyes. We can see what's going on. So why can't we criticize
So
him?
the 54th pick, are you watching basketball for him?
Don't matter.
They do.
He don't play for the Lakers. He don't play for the Lakers.
Who is the 54th pick?
Nobody knows.
Whoever plays for the Lakers, you gonna know.
They can't
You
even tell
gonna know.
He can't tell you who the 7th
You
or
gonna
the
know.
8th pick is.
Yeah.
That old dude,
All he cares about, bro.
from the old dude from the G League that popped up, number 20, it was shooting them threes. They gave
Andre.
that chance
Yeah.
to. If he would have went on any other team in the world, we'd have never heard another word about dude.
Andre Ingram, you're talking about.
Andre Ingram, play for the Lakers, bro. You play for the Lakers. It's the Lake Show. That's the advantage and the expectation, bro. Come on, that's like Jeremy Lin in New York, bro.
That's the money bag.
I'm about to say that's a money bag for sure.
Yeah.
You're going to get criticized though. Jeremy Lin in New York.
No, they about
Yeah,
to.
he didn't criticize.
He was about to get cut. Nobody was.
He was actually. I mean, he was actually a fan favorite.
Yeah,
Nobody
they about
was-
to trade
You're
Melo for
going
him.
to though.
But you didn't.
You're going.
Yeah, that's
But
what
they
I'm saying.
didn't.
I know.
He rose to the occasion.
I mean,
So he could not be.
I mean,
he could not be
he can't-
criticized.
I mean, he had a couple of games.
He balled out.
Bronny's
first five.
Bronny's per 36 with the time he's getting. 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds.
And that's in the NBA.
That's in the NBA.
Shot, would you say he's under-delivering
If-
with his G League stint?
If he had 36 minutes, his per 36, if he was an NBA, if they played him 36 minutes, he would be averaging 12, 4, and 4. He'd be top 5 for Rookie of the Year.
What would Dawg Connect's numbers be?
The 23, 4-year-old.
The rookie.
They all
12, 4,
got
and 4.
drafted to us.
The rookie.
They got
man.
drafted to teams that's trying to win championships. They're not gonna play like that.
Huh?
Not gonna play.
You just
They're
bring
not
something
gonna
up. Did
play.
you just
get
move the
drafted-
goalpost?
No, but it's true.
What you
If
just
Dalton
say?
Connect played,
You acting like
he would be averaging 16, 5, and 4.
You act like first round picks.
And that's the
play all
17th
time.
pick
So,
versus
so
55th
wait, hold on.
pick.
So he's averaging 16.
If he played,
per-
if Dalton Connect played 36 minutes, he would average 16, 5, and 4.
What does Dalton
Bronny would
average
average
right now?
12, 4.
I think 9 and
At the age of
let me pull it up 9 and.
I mean, his,
Yeah.
That means what?
that's fucking
I
good.
don't know. You know pretty 36, so what does that sound like? As a rookie?
Like he should be playing for the Lakers.
Connect averaging 9.3 rebounds in 59 games this season, playing 20 minutes
You
per
gotta
game.
be minutes for people though.
Right? What? No, he should be playing, right? Based on the stats. He should be,
No.
Ronnie should be playing for the Lakers.
No,
Based on
ain't
per
no
36
minutes for
in the
him.
stats.
There's no
And-
minutes.
and
Where
give
we
it-
gonna play him at?
Where
Why
we
you don't
gonna
got no
play him
minutes?
Over Luca? Where we playing him?
Over
Like you know
Lemon
how
Daddy?
it is.
Gabe Vincent?
Shamar Moore?
No.
The Lakers and the
Okay.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Rookie,
No,
dog.
the Lakers put him- and the Lakers
I
win
got drafted to a
With his
playoff
Dog,
team.
Kobe Bryant
Yeah.
came off the bench, man. He was the future. Come on, we know what this looks
I've been
like.
there. I know.
Like,
You got
why
they five. Got a
Come on,
5
let's
minutes.
not do
to
this.
you. It's,
Gabe Vincent averaging
Ronnie's
6
the
points.
future?
it's sporadic.
No, I'm just saying, if Kobe came off the bench and he was the future, they knew who he was. They convinced Shaq he's coming, and
Kobe
he came off
wasn't
the
the
bench.
second round. He wasn't the second
Of
round.
course
50th
not.
Pick. What are you talking
But
about?
nobody expected him.
He was the number one player out of high school,
It
bro.
was a second round
Exactly.
pick. It was a second round pick
Exactly.
that year he got drafted, though.
Nobody bashed him.
Who was that guy?
Yes, they did bash him.
Who got drafted second round for the Lakers that year Kobe made it? Who was first round?
Nobody.
I'll make this
we don't-
conversation
I'm just saying.
difficult, man.
No, it's not
Weird,
difficult.
man.
I mean, the Lakers in championship
Yeah, it's hard.
tension right now.
Yeah.
So Lakers took Derek Fisher with the 24th pick in that draft.
All right, so we can do this.
That
We
was-
know
that
who
was on
Kobe Bryant is, right?
What are we doing right now?
First game, 0 for 1.
Oh, we
Second
doing
game,
this?
0 for 1.
Why are you
Right.
using Kobe though?
'Cause he's a great-
Because you bashing my guy.
No, he's a
you
great-
pulling up all my Kobe
I'll let you
stats.
talk
Talk about 0 for 1. Your favorite player.
Okay, then Kobe.
Use
0 for
Anthony.
1. So,
But let Gil read the stats.
Dang, that's weird.
no, it's a
But
point.
we act like
weird.
LeBron.
Okay,
LeBron and
we
Kobe
know who
playing,
Kobe,
though.
we know what Kobe
He's a
was
player.
ranked number 1, right? Ranked number 1. They got Shaq using his name. They traded for he was the future. As a rookie, you're this great.
He only averaged 7 points. Rookie.
First game, 0 for 1, 6 minutes. 0 for 1 again, 2 for 3. He played 17 minutes, 3 for 8, then 0 for 3, 1 for 2, 1 for 4. Like, that's what a rookie looks like. So if this is what the great look like as a rookie, why would you bash and put so much effort in bashing what the 55th pick looks like with these same numbers? Give the people a chance to adapt. Like, these are 18, 19, 20-year-olds coming into legends, man. Legends. He ain't playing against another nigga in high school. He's going up against Maxey. What the fuck is that supposed to look like?
Go to college.
I gotta go up
Go
against.
to college and figure it
I
out,
gotta-
man. Go to college and play against guys. Then you get here, you're like, yeah, let's do it. It's Maxey. Yeah, man, I play against
College
somebody.
ain't for everybody, though.
Yeah, man, just make the decisions, man, and stop complaining. And playing fucking
not
victim,
complaining.
man. I don't want to hear all this shit, man. This shit is weak. This shit is weak, man.
Hey, what's that kid
talking
Doing
about?
his thing in the G League.
What are we
though.
talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Do you think he'll be playing better at SC than he's playing now?
He's gonna be fine. He's good. Just give him time. Like you said, give him time.
I mean, he's averaging what, 20-something in the G
22 in
League?
the G League.
Give him time.
I mean, fuck.
I don't think
I don't
he
think
do
he's
that.
averaging 22. I don't even think he's averaging. I don't,
No,
he's not averaging 22 at SC.
No,
too hard.
no second round average
It's too
22
hard.
in the G League. None of them.
Too many zones, traps.
So we asked the chat, Gil, you have any more points you
not
want to make before we
enough
move
shots.
No, I was just looking at, because he was a three-time.
Is SC good this year?
on? Two-time National Player of the Year.
Two-time National Player of the Year, and just like a rookie, he's getting his head bashed in when he play against these greats. These are people who grew up with it. It takes time.
Everybody.
Right? It takes time.
So we asked the chat, whose side are you on between Stephen A and LeBron? 64% said LeBron. But let's keep it moving. Shout out to ZipRecruiter for sponsoring today's podcast. And if you need to hire for your business and want an easier way to find qualified candidates, head to ZipRecruiter. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Gil. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find top talent so you don't waste time or money. You can invite top candidates for your job to apply to encourage them to apply sooner. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to this exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/Gil. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/Gil. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. All right, so we talked about LeBron having smoke for Stephen A. Let's talk a little bit about KD. So Stephen A's former running mate, Skip Bayless, also got some smoke recently from Kevin Durant when Skip put too much dip on his chip. So we got the tweet for you. So after Skip dropped a video from his show on Saturday talking about KD, saying in part, the more I watch him at age 36, the more he looks mentally semi-retired to me. KD responded with this tweet on Sunday with the caption, "Fuck it, we're both washed. It was a great run," at Skip Bayless.
Fuck it, man. We both washed.
We both washed.
Fuck it, man.
They both did have a great run.
Yeah.
Generational, if you will.
No more show for you. It's over.
So Championship P, you respect KD for using his platform to call out Skip Bayless like that?
Yeah, man.
Or is he being sensitive?
No, he's not being sensitive. You know, he's KD. You know, he at the point where it's like, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? You know, they closed the door on him. What I gotta do? You know, Skip calling. How you gonna tell somebody else how they feel? Like, how you gonna choose? I feel like semi-retirement for me. Like, shit, people be saying be crazy sometimes. So.
Yeah. I think it's part of the larger conversation too. Obviously, players have their own platforms, are able to leverage those platforms to go at journalists. Mr. B, you pointed out, you know, how is it going to impact other reporters that are coming up.
Yeah.
But even in Stephen A's case, I don't see a lot of other reporters going to be making $100 million sitting courtside at the Lakers game with the legend that is Larry David. They'll be in the media section, or they'll, you know, they'll be away kind of from all that. I think he's surpassed that. Same with Skip. Used to be journalists, now they are media personalities, figures that people lean on.
Yeah, it was fun.
For their opinions.
It was fun to be a journalist. Like now it's like you got to be careful.
Washed.
You're washed. We both washed. Fuck it. Look, I can't win. So I don't give a fuck no more. We both washed, man. So I done had enough.
Done with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all keep critiquing me.
Man,
We
just told y'all the other day.
Y'all better stop playing with me, man. It's been a
Is
tough
he
year.
saying that because where Phoenix is?
I think that's in part, like I said,
And,
tough year for
like-
the Suns. Currently 11th spot in the West.
Because it's a reason why you're saying something.
But KD's played solid this season.
Yeah.
27.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 53, 40, 83 shooting splits.
Or is it because where Phoenix is? I think it's because where Phoenix position is. Trade rumors.
You notice he didn't at KD.
KD active on social media. You don't have to add him. He will find you. He will find you.
He like having conversations on there.
He likes to, spark discussion, debate.
It's like he's looking for confrontation, man. It's a
said he's-
random tweet. That's a random tweet of somebody's opinion. Random.
But KD responds to random.
Is there any truth to it?
So you
It's a lot. He don't respond to half of mine shit.
Kevin Durant does not respond to your. Rashad, you just starting to get active on Twitter. I've really been tracking your growth, though.
300 pounds, ball.
No, it ain't got nothing to do. I'm just saying.
Bowser looking at
I'm
you.
just saying.
I'm about to say, KD talk to everybody. Though. Like he'll
I'm
respond.
not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like,
You look like you
that could have been anybody saying that. Random as fuck.
But if anybody, KD has shown in the past, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Skip Bayless or just a regular rank and file Twitter user.
Yeah.
I will engage with you, and I will come find you. You didn't tag me in this tweet, but I found it.
And on my
his
fence
own
stuff.
teammate.
But his response don't change
Perkins.
that person's perception. Like they don't change how that person see it.
But that's funny. Skip used to be his biggest supporter, I think.
I mean, he said he wasn't a fan. He just said, you know.
So we know Suns haven't played well this season. KD
Yeah.
have another solid season, but how's KD look to you guys?
Only way to shut a critic up is to play better than they expect.
So win.
I think that's what it is.
He's averaging 27, but see the Suns.
Yeah, I think because the team.
Yeah.
I don't think more of his play. I think it's just more of the team and what it looked like.
Yeah.
The trade rumors, all the little noise that they're trying to make over there.
But question for all you, when you see somebody like a Skip who's obviously never hooped at a high level in his life, critiquing and engaging your effort on the court and your love for the game, are you going to take offense to that?
I mean, I don't.
Of course, you're gonna try to take offense of it.
I'm just saying,
until there's levels to it on all aspects, where you're the guy who never played, you can't say shit, and you're the guy who didn't play enough, you can't say shit. You're the guy that didn't win enough, you can't say shit. It's only these guys that can talk because they the ones that did enough, said enough. That's called gatekeeping.
No.
Well, I think I also think it's your years.
If
In
I'm one
media,
out of
like Skip,
5,000.
but Skip Bayless been in the game for so long.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith, they've been in the game for so long. Like this
Michael
is their.
Wilbon, they all in one little pool of journalists that can talk their shit because they've been doing it, right?
No,
They've been doing it.
It's a sign of respect too, though. Like it's like your years. Like that's
For
like
the top journalists, right?
You do get respect.
You hear?
The years you do.
So if you only played 4 years, it's like it's only so much you should be able to say.
No.
Yeah, because I played, right? You one of 5,000. The game is the game. So if you a journalist and you've been writing, you Wilbon, you Whitlock, you've been in the game, it's like now we can't say shit.
But
But even for those guys that have been in games, been in practices, been on the road.
How can you tell that? Just because I'm not winning, I'm not working hard, you don't see what I do behind the closed doors, you know. Like, how can you tell somebody he's seen semi-retired
You can
by
say,
looking at him?
You can say the energy that I see out of this guy doesn't look like I want to play for 3, 4, 5 more years. But that's an observation for somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody's looking and saying, this is what I see. You could say, nah, that ain't real as a hooper. Nah, he's just trying to figure it out. But that's not being articulated from the fans' perspective to the media perspective.
That's what I'm trying to say. How can you tell how somebody feel because they're not doing what you think they should be doing. They should be diving on floors and showing like, but that's not his demeanor.
But that's just like Joel Embiid. You can say, oh, he looked lazy, he this, he that, but what if that's just how he play? We won't accept that because we're like, nah, we know what lazy is.
But he's not playing.
But we just saying when he play. We could be like, yeah, he play lazy. We want him to play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he never does, and then like, isn't that just him? Is that just how he play?
I don't really see talk about it sometimes, but that's here and there. But I know from personally watching KD, that's his demeanor, winning the championship, winning or losing. I seen KD work, so for me, I feel like, I don't know, I take it a little more personal than others just because I don't believe somebody is semi-retirement by just looking at them. If you ain't in the field with them, I don't think you should criticize somebody's effort.
I mean, he probably tired of talking about Bron. He got to go. Now he's trying to find somebody else.
Semi-retired at 27 a game. It just... Yeah, I guess no one sees it. Right? No one sees, like... If what LeBron's doing at his age doesn't matter, if what KD's doing at his age doesn't matter, right? And these are the elite who take care of their body, who really love this game. What happens to everybody else? What happens to everybody else? Knowing damn well, to be great for 5 years is cool. To be great for 15 to 20, and you're telling me y'all calling these motherfuckers, watch, they averaging more than me. They're averaging more than me, and they're washed. What the fuck are you saying about me? It's offensive.
Only thing that matters
Because you know why? Because it's some. It ain't. It's not even just winning. It's just that
these team stats. How about stop me?
These
you said I'm
these
washed.
older reporters ain't never seen
It's
nothing
a
like that
game.
though.
It's a game.
I'm washed,
It's
but
a
I'm out here
team
giving you
game.
motherfucker buckets that season.
This ain't one-on-one. This is a team game.
I know for sure.
The game is
for sure.
created to win.
For sure.
That's why I love that comment. Fuck it, we both washed.
Yeah.
We both washed. At least at least I'm still doing what I'm doing. Where are you at?
But also, remember,
I'm still employed by my employer.
but I mean, come on, man. You know, Skipper's a Jordan guy. They don't, these guys what LeBron and KD and all these guys are playing. It's different. It's different. Something they ain't never seen before. They don't know how to handle it.
You gotta win, man. Why y'all be brushing around that shit? Yeah, that individual shit cool. It's cool. It's cool for after you can harp on it if you need it. If that needs it, something to hang on to other than a championship and winning and holding the title, you go chase that other thing you need. But a lot of guys who really care about hoop and winning and the origin of the game, that's all that matters.
So you telling me I'm retired because my team is not winning?
You were part of the team.
So
I know,
and you're the leader. And you're the leader of the team.
You're giving them that title.
Yeah, I think Booker's the leader.
Yeah, so basically the guy who's been in. You can't just give titles to people so you can criticize.
If I'm coming here,
who's the best player? Who's the best player on the team?
But y'all said Steph was the
Who's
leader.
the best player on the team?
Kevin Durant.
All right, so the best player on the team, not the leader.
That's still your
not
opinion.
Not the leader, the best player.
Who was the leader in Golden State?
We're talking about Phoenix.
I'm saying who's
You're moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
That's what you just did.
I'm just asking.
You just moved the goalposts in real time.
That's not
just did that shit in real time.
That's actually not called goalpost moving.
I'm talking about Phoenix. You talking about the Warriors.
I'm saying there's a leader there, right? Then you move the goalpost to say who's the best player. That's a goalpost move. And you said Kevin Durant we said Kevin Durant. So I said in Phoenix, Kevin Durant was the best player, but are you gonna say he was the leader of the team?
No, we said the best player. Best player in Phoenix right now is Kevin Durant.
Who was the best player in Golden State. That's not a goalpost move. Goalpost is you said who's the leader, we said Booker. Then you said who's the best player. Now that's a goalpost move.
So why are we
change-
talking about the Warriors?
Because you moved the goalpost.
We're
for
still
me to
talking
talk
about Phoenix.
Then keep the goalpost where it was. The leader is Booker. He's been there the longest. We know who the leader is. We know who the best player is. You can't just say the best player becomes the leader now because you want to make a
So
point.
we'll just say that they losing.
Okay. So they all
It ain't
retired.
acceptable.
So all
They
retired.
losing. It ain't acceptable.
How many people in the
And you-
90s? How many people in the 90s at 36 was averaging these type of numbers?
Who cares?
Just call Malone, I think.
I mean, I just want to know what was Skip Bayless and them writing about all the other
Because
players.
there was
that
only
in
one dude winning.
Yeah, but what about everybody else? That was in the
Nobody
league?
mattered because there was one guy winning all the championships.
So then,
we should just
okay,
talk
so then
about
they all should have then retired, semi-retired.
they didn't.
But they should have.
They didn't.
If KD's averaging 27 at 36 and you're telling him to retire,
And they
what the
wasn't
fuck was these dudes in the
responding to
90s?
reporters, and they
So
wasn't
why are we
going around
talking about
responding to
them?
the
But they only
reporters.
talked about the team that's winning. So why are we talking about KD? Why is he saying something?
I just want to know. I just want to know what
He
people in the
brought the
90s was
topic up.
averaging at 36.
Was it-
I just want to know what. I just want to know
Ask me why
what the top
I
players
just
at
answered the
36 was
question.
averaging
Compelling host.
at 36. Because Bron doing.
So
I just want to know what everybody's numbers was at that age.
Yeah, everybody want to talk individual shit when they don't want to talk about no motherfucking championships. It's the reason why we play the game.
So would you like to talk about a champion now? Because we can talk about the reigning NBA champion Boston Celtics. Lakers were back in action on Saturday, taking their 8-game winning streak into the heart of Caucasia, also known as the TD Garden, for a showdown with the Celtics in their final meeting of the regular season. As you may recall, the Lakers had a 21-point home win in their first meeting back in January. Despite being without Rui Hachimura and Bronny and losing Bron late in the game, the Lakers put up a fight, but it was not enough. Let's take a look at some highlights. Jayson Tatum came through with another dominant performance, putting up 40 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. It was Tatum's third 40-point game in the last month, third time he's dropped 40 on the Lakers in his career. Jaylen Brown added 31, 6 boards, and 3 steals, and Al Horford had 14 and 9. On the Lakers side of things, Luka led the Lakers with 34 points and 8 rebounds in his first game back in Boston since watching the Celtics win Game 5 of the 2024 Finals to lock up the chip. And LeBron put up 22 points, 14 rebounds, 9 dimes, but was 0 for 6 from deep. Let's watch some Tatum highlights. Oops. Very spirited effort. We were watching at the Pacific Beach Short Club in beautiful San Diego. Tons of snacks, lobster tails. They had the seafood tower. On point. Shout out to Underdog. Did not skimp. Oysters. You see it. Oh. Jayson Tatum looking like the #1 option in Boston. Going at Black and Miles like that. But we see LeBron, Raymond James here.
White with the save finds Holiday. Holiday back up top. Tatum a three-pointer. Bang!
Lakers cut it to single digits, but the Celtics cruised to the injury video. There was a scary moment for the Lakers. LeBron left the game midway through the fourth quarter after suffering a groin strain. We will have more on that shortly. Celtics have won 4 straight games, but are still 8 games behind the Cavs for the top spot in the East. So what did Jayson Tatum and the Celtics squad show you against the Lakers in their showdown Saturday night?
just
TD Garden.
Just how to be champions, man.
We do have championship P on the count.
Man. Like, right now I really hate like the way they do the MVP stuff now. Cause I feel like honestly Jayson Tatum should be in this conversation. And because he's more of a team guy and they do more stats now than like just a triple-double. He would never, I think, be able to hold that trophy unless he do some, one day just do something like Kobe did and just get rid of everybody and start over or something.
Yeah.
But the guy's balling, man. It's gonna be, he got everything you need, man. It's gonna be hard to stop him at 6'8", 6'9", doing the things he does. Could shoot, score easily. Thank you for the things you've been saying, BJ. You know, Because I've been seeing my guy dunk more again in people's faces and stuff. So, yeah, man, it's just good things to see. 40 ball on the Lakers, prime time. That's MVP stuff. That's face of the league stuff when we talk about face of the league.
Mr. B, do you want to take some credit or responsibility from elevating Tatum's game to the level he's currently playing at?
No, not just Tatum, Boston in general. I mean, they're, 7, 8 deep. So, any night, if Tatum's playing, Jaylen Brown's not playing, they just had the other night 2 guys go for 40. Yeah. So, just overall as a team, it's going to be very hard to beat Boston. Because when they lock in and you got Jaylen Brown out there guarding, the other team's best player, and then he's still going out there getting 30 and, shooting 50% from the field and, plus 11 and things like that, too. It's like,
I seen Pritchard.
if he get in the, if that was like game 1 of the finals, I mean, yeah. But no, man, as a team, though, they're really good, though. They're very good.
Shout out to you doing your Darvingham. You have the clipboard out.
Drawing up a good play.
Very good penmanship.
Man,
drawing up that corner play.
Very good penmanship, I mean.
Good corner right there.
Just saying, right? He was defending, right? He was
cook. I thought that second O was a C at first, but let him cook. It's actually it's a light glare.
You wanted to say that?
It's a light glare in here, Sean. Very, very illuminated here. Gills Arena presented by Underdog.
A little different, Joe. We'll put this away.
To see the completed. What did this Celtics squad? You were live streaming at the Pacific Beach Shore Club in lovely San Diego. At the Underdog Dog Bowl, whoop whoop, 2025. Did not see you eat any lobster tails. You were locked in.
Yeah, I mean, they're champs, right? So, everybody's targeting them and, they got to defend, what they won last year. So it was a great output for them. The rest of the season's still among us. Everybody got to position themselves and, see what happens in the playoffs.
Like we mentioned, the Celtics looking to go back-to-back the season after winning the chip last year. What team in the East and West is best equipped to match up with a fully healthy Celtics squad? We have some Cavs fans among us.
Oh, man.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna say the Bucks, but if there's,
even still,
if things don't go that way, I got to go with the Cavs, man. The Cavs are playing well too.
I would say probably Golden State, just because of Jimmy. I feel like Jimmy, the same way they have that. When Luka come in town, I feel like he has that mindset, like, damn, okay, I'm playing against these guys again. I feel like they have that towards Jimmy Butler, because he was like the last guy to put him out the playoffs. And sometimes you got to fight that, man. You got to overcome that bully. And I feel like playing with Steph and Jimmy, it'll be tough for them.
So, Shop, former Celtics fan, moved over to the Knicks back in the summer. But talk about your old squad. Who do you think wants their smoke?
Cleveland. For sure. I think that's the only matchup that really makes sense right now. We don't talk about Cleveland's 14-game win streak.
We will be speaking about it.
Dominance in the
Gills
league.
Arena presented by Underdog.
Like, just for real dominating. Even the matchups, I think it's even based on trades and rosters and injuries and who was available. But
Cavs have made some very strong moves as of late as well.
Cavs is probably
bringing DeAndre Hunter.
The favorites for me.
That was a big move for him.
Yeah.
That was a great move for him.
Number 1 team in the league currently.
They're going crazy right now. I can't even front. They're going crazy.
Man, what they did, y'all was crazy.
Did defeat the Bucks recently.
Touring with them, I felt like.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, touring with them.
Some smacking noises in the background
they
symbolize what that game
smacking?
looked like.
That's what's up.
But back to Tatum, we asked the chat, does Jayson Tatum deserve to be in the MVP race? 67% say yes. Based on what the Celtics are doing. Let's talk about the other side of things. So we did our Dog Bowl. Rashad selected LeBron James in the first round. A bad omen for things to come. for Lakers fans out there. I was hoping that you would pass him and let him slip to number 6. But did not happen. So as I mentioned, LeBron left the game midway through the fourth quarter after suffering a groin strain. After the game, LeBron said there wasn't much concern with the injury, but according to reports, he could be sidelined for at least 1 to 2 weeks while dealing with it. As you may remember, Bron suffered a groin tear back in 2018 that caused him to miss 17 games, but said with that injury, he heard a pop, but he did not hear a pop this time. So LeBron needs to play 7 more games to be eligible to make an All-NBA team, and the Lakers are still second in the West, but have a tough stretch of games, playing both the Nuggets and Bucks twice in the next 10 days. So Gil, I ask you, resident Lakers fan, how much will LeBron's groin injury impact the Lakers' playoff push and seeding moving forward?
I don't get what you're trying to say.
So we'll be down LeBron 1
You're
to 2
saying
weeks.
push like we're in 10th.
Okay. Playoff push, though.
What I'm just saying, you're saying push like we're like in 10th spot.
Holding down the second, very tight Western Conference.
So you're saying, can we hold down the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th? Yeah, we good.
Okay. Only 2 games separating 2nd and 5th seeds.
We good.
I got a question. Who should Bron guard
We
on
good.
Boston? Because it shouldn't be Tatum. That's what I'm saying. Who should Bron guard on Boston if he end up seeing them?
Whoever you guard, we going at.
Like, should he guard White and let Rui guard?
Who?
Let guard White or guard Horford? That's what I was trying to think. Cause
No, put him on Brown. Know how that's gonna go.
Porzingis.
Porzingis, okay, yeah.
You think Luka will be able to hold down the fort
Who Luka gonna
this
guard?
next stretch?
Oh yeah, who Luka gonna guard?
Who's he guarding? We're going Brown.
Nobody as usual.
Brown.
Probably Drew Holiday. Probably Drew.
He was the 4th referee.
Oh
Luka, the 4th referee. 34 and 8.
Out there in the way tripping motherfuckers up.
How much he had?
34 and 8.
Damn.
You like that, huh?
34.
34 in the loss.
It happens, yeah.
Valiant effort. I guess a question for you, Gil, will this make it harder or easier for Luka in these next couple weeks? Now he gets to run the show. Easier. No LeBron.
Easy.
You say easy?
He
Easier.
need it.
He gets to understand the offense.
Yeah.
Everything gets to go through him. He gets to see who does what, right? So him, Austin Reeves, Gabe, they really gotta, they get shots that they normally wouldn't get. So Luka gets to play a lot more without LeBron. So you can, like when LeBron got off the floor, you seen how dominant he was, right? So it let him get his feel for the game, get in shape a little bit. Just let's see what you got. Let's see what the future looks like.
Luka played 43 minutes against the Knicks. Hold on. Let me get this squared away. Yep. So 43 against the Knicks, 37 against the Celtics. 3 straight 30-point games. Had a 29-point game in the game previous to that 30-point stretch. You think Luka is equipped to carry the ship for the Lakers now?
For sure.
Shai, you were wearing a Lakers hat, I just want to point out.
For sure he is. I mean, you see what he did in Dallas? What he had before
That's what I
Kyrie
said,
came in?
yeah.
Like, what he gonna do here?
Right?
he might go on a triple-double run.
Man.
What did
Come on, Shad.
Come on,
Come on.
Shad. You didn't see
Come
this
on.
before.
I'm not hating no more.
No, I'm just. What, 20 games left?
How many games he need to be eligible for, like, the...
I don't
he
think
can?
there's 20 games left in the season. I think he's already
Yo, he about to go crazy.
missed that boat.
And Bron out for a week, he about to go crazy.
At least a week. It could be longer than that.
First game started...
Initially, they said day to day. Reports are
I
might be
bet you he
week to
getting a
week.
triple-double out of these 2 games.
First game against Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this a triple-double tonight?
Yeah.
If I double him every time to get the ball, what happens?
Y'all not gonna do it every time. And then Austin Reeves or somebody else gonna
Yeah.
go for 40.
Papa de Limon.
Austin Reeves can go for 40.
Yes. He already went for 40 before.
That's 20 and 40, that's 60.
You think Luka just gonna get
That's
20?
60.
Man,
Dalton connect.
There's 40
no
more
such
points to
thing
be
as doubling
40 more
when
points
they-
to be scored.
you can't double no more.
So I'll just
Yeah,
keep
that's what I'm saying. You're not
40
finna,
times.
you're not finna double Luka
People
all
get to
game.
shoot 40 times. You can't double no more.
So next 10 games for the Lakers.
They double Joker the whole game. They triple team Joker the whole game.
You gotta
And
They
he
got
still, and he
shooters.
still, and he still got
Where's
20.
the shooters?
yeah.
No Uter.
Gabe Vincent gonna be out there. He gonna be shooting.
Where's the shooters for Denver?
Michael Porter Jr.,
Okay, we're gonna guard him. Now the other three that's on the court.
triple team. Who's y'all shooters? That's
Rudy
better
can
than-
shoot the threes. Black and Miles can shoot the threes. Gabe can
Black and
shoot the
Miles.
threes. Austin Reeves can shoot the threes.
Heck.
We got everybody. Now, for Denver, you got Westbrook. You have Gordon, that's in the game at the same time, with
Jamal Murray, Christian Brown.
Christian Brown. So sometimes you got those three in at the same time. So it's easy to triple team Joker now. We want you checking them. We want them to check those threes. We just face guard, you know. Be careful.
So Lakers next 10 games, I'll read them off. They're at the Nets tonight, then at Bucks, at Nuggets,
Loss.
home versus Suns, home versus the Spurs, home versus the Nuggets, home versus the Bucks,
Bucks.
home versus the Bulls, and then they are on the road at the Orlando Magic,
might be
March 24th.
I might be in fifth when it's all said and done.
Shit.
Careful.
Feel.
Yeah, man, be careful.
5, cool.
Not tripping, not concerned, good, unfazed, no
Ah.
sweat on your brow.
5 to play who at 4? Houston.
Potentially the Warriors if they can go on a.
We play Houston, and then we play OKC.
Or Memphis.
Cool, we good.
Not concerned.
You don't wanna. Yeah, or Memphis.
It don't happen.
Yeah.
Whoa, at what spot? 4th?
I think Memphis at 4 or 3.
Don't matter.
It
All right.
don't matter.
I mean, 4 is easy.
True.
So you want the smoke with the Thunder right now, top seeded team in the Western Conference?
Yeah, I take the Thunder.
Okay. Well, we talked about the Nuggets. Let's talk about historic evening.
I'd rather do Denver before them.
Talk about a historic evening for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. You take a guy who's going
Yeah, so
Did you just see what they did to that guy?
Jokic made history on Friday, and the Nuggets overtime win over the Suns as he looks to strengthen his case in the MVP race and bring home his 4th trophy. Let's take a look at the highlights if we can. Jokic stuffed the stat sheet with 31 points, 21 rebounds, 22 assists, and 3 steals while shooting 59% from the field. I'm going to read it again. 31 points, 21 rebounds, 22 assists, shooting nearly 60% from the field. The 22 dimes surpasses Joker's previous high of 19 he set on February 24th and is the most by a center in league history. Obviously, nobody's ever had a 30-20-20 game before until Friday. Jokic got it done.
I don't see not one double.
Didn't look particularly difficult. It looked like a
Yeah, that is. I mean, I don't know what,
trying.
I don't know what they're
trying.
Yeah, and then you can do with that.
Doing their best. I said, sent the game to overtime. Nuggets absolutely dominated in the extra period. So, Gil, last week on the show, you said Joker would need to have a mother FU game. I'm not going to say the F word, but a mother FU game with a 40, 20, 15 stat line. Shy, you said he needed a 40, 20, 20 game. Joker fell short of your prediction, but still did something that had previously never been done in league history. I think he has something like 80 of the Nuggets, 149 points if you combine points and assists.
84,
84.
I believe so.
I think I counted 82 or 83, but see, that's why.
Was it 82?
No, it might have been 84.
I
Like,
think
it
it
was
was
something in that range.
I hope it was 83.
I didn't even include, passes that led to fouls or free throws, but. His teammate Westbrook had the Nipsey game, if you remember, the 2020-20. Joker came through with the 30,
More historic.
2020. But what's your reaction to Jokic dropping the first 30-20-20 game in league history?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, just amazing just how gifted he is at, the scoring is the scoring, rebounds are rebounding for a big. But, the passing is what's so underrated. right? We see the assists, but when you just start looking at the passes, his vision, how he sees the game, right? Everyone talks about, Magic, Jason Kidd, Pistol Pete, those Steve Nash, their vision. Jokic is up there with the vision he sees. And I mean, you can argue he's a fucking point guard in a center's body.
Yeah.
But I mean, what he does out there night in, night out for the last 4 or 5 years is just fucking amazing. And I mean, I know NBA is not gonna change how they go through the draft, but this should right here change how you do the draft, because you can't see this in draft workouts. And if you're talking about a basketball player 5-on-5, you might need to start. Like if he played against somebody just one-on-one, it's just me versus you. My vision and my IQ don't kick in until you add, 8 more players and some referees. And
not drafted as Chris Kaman.
So put a 5-on-5 thing in the workouts.
Or you're gonna miss basketball. You're gonna miss basketball players. Like we're talking about somebody going down as possibly top 3, top 4 centers of all time, a top 10 player of all time, and you're telling me none of you guys seen none of these attributes in your workout. Means your workout is not equipped for this.
So do they got to do more homework, go to the games, watch the games?
If everybody work out, just think about it. Put him in the workout by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck does that look?
Yeah.
He looks like slow, out of shape, can't jump, lazy. Like that's what that looks like in a workout. Come on, can you go a little bit faster? Put him against some other players, and then you can see he can backdoor, look, hand off. He can manipulate the defense, and that's what he's out there doing, masterclassing.
Swaggy, you've been critical of Joker in the past. What is this 30-20-20 game? It's just one game.
It's still not MVP for me, so it's a great game. Great game.
Still not sold.
No, I'm not sold.
I'm sold. I am 30, 20, and 20 from a big. He gonna have to do what they play again tonight.
They played the Thunder. We're talking about
they won, but
what are we doing? So all right, so we can't talk team and then we just give somebody the MVP just because it's of a stat.
Has SGA had that game?
You just said, what is it about? Did you just say championships? But now you jumping on this stat shit.
Who won the championship yet, Nick?
I'm just saying, I'm first place. It's about winning, ain't it?
I'm the champion.
But I'm in first place by 13.
No, I'm the champion.
And the finals.
What are you talking about?
And I had 40 on you. And I had 40 on you just the other day.
You had 40 on me?
I had 40.
We were going to talk about SGA's 40 piece momentarily, but we had to salute Joker with the 30-20-20
How many shots you took?
You give him 4.
How many shots you took?
How many shots you
32.
took? We both took.
He took 32 shots to get 40?
And he took 25 shots. It's not that far off.
Not that far off?
Hey, man.
Huh? Hey, man.
If you could,
Has SGA had that game yet?
Nope. But
has he had that game yet to where it's like, yo, all right.
Every game.
Nick,
every game.
Is you gonna stand on?
Every game.
Okay.
Every average coverage.
Okay.
Every game.
You know what's scary about SGA though? He's so fucking consistent.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking about. You're talking about a guy who's playing. He's in the, if it's 10 out of 10, he's at the 8-9 mark every single night, right? He's not having some drop off. Yeah. He's playing at an 8-9 every night, and this shit is going down to the wire. It's gonna go down all the way. You got 20
tonight.
If he goes 70, 10, and 10, we're gonna be going the other way.
What was Joker's numbers?
You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking about shit.
Last night.
SGA back on top.
24, 13, and 9.
24, 13, and 9. And I played like I just rolled out of bed.
following a 30,
Oh,
2020.
man. Oh, shit. Who we got?
That kinda like,
Who? Chet. Oh, shit.
that kind of look like semi-retired.
He
Like semi-retired.
triple-double, semi-retired.
I think
I'm the
tonight.
MVP.
I think tonight's game might be a
He
little.
the champion.
We're gonna talk about it
You gotta keep
momentarily.
winning
There's 20 games left,
Yeah, but this
and they're going to battle all the way to the end.
Man,
he might have one of those again tonight.
I'm
man.
telling you, just SGA.
When you have that in your arsenal,
You
it's
see what
weird.
he was just? Did you see what he was just doing? Bro,
So,
You could just go and get 20 boards.
I'm 13.
I'm just going about to get 20. And he ain't thinking about it. He just like, it's one of them
not
nights.
thinking about it.
Yeah, he up there playing with the ball. I got 20.
He thinking about it.
man, he's somewhere thinking about his horses.
Man,
he does love
you
horses.
think he ain't thinking about it? Y'all crazy.
Nah.
SGA right now
He calling the family back at home.
is,
Zoom call.
he should be favorite. Here's why. You only have 11 losses.
He is currently the favorite, the
Right.
betting favorite.
I can be selfish as fuck right now without jeopardizing anything.
It ain't even
The
selfish.
chances of us going to second, not gonna happen.
Pretty
So what
impressive.
I'm saying is I can go out there and sit there and try to get 60 or 70. My team, these niggas gonna help me.
They are. That's
I can go out there and try to go 60
They
and
want
70,
him to win.
and there's nothing no one can do about it.
They won't win
Because
it.
me losing games just to stack this motherfucker up, there's nothing you can do. Because I'm such in, I have this big ass gap averaging 33. If I go out there tonight and just say I'm going for my own, score 70 and lose, the 70 is still gonna speak for itself.
Why do you have to prove that you're the MVP?
Because it's so close. Because you said the other
he
guy's
ain't
a
taking it.
champion and
'Cause he ain't
finals
taking it from
MVP, three-time MVP. So you said
you took the
he ain't
first
taking
one.
You said
He ain't
you
taking
said
it.
I have to prove it.
You
so
took the
I have
first
to
one.
beat it back.
Guess who don't got nothing to prove?
You took the first one from me.
I don't have nothing to prove. To
I know,
y'all.
But you
and-
took the
but
first
that's what I'm
keep
saying. You don't
gassing
have
this
nothing to
kid
prove.
up so
You
he can
took
be
the first one
disappointed
from
once
me.
again.
He don't have no. He's saying the same
Y'all
thing
keep
we're saying.
gassing him up, and y'all like, oh, just score a bunch of points.
What are you saying?
And OKC still trying to get home court advantage for the
No, he's saying
playoffs.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Joker don't
Because-
have nothing to prove.
Because at the
SGA
end of the day,
does.
they're
So
getting
let's
knocked
go.
out in the playoffs. So you might as well. So, right?
Joker don't take it all the way and win it, and he falls short. It's just like SGA winning it and then not going all the way. Joker got the same amount of pressure on him. Like he can't win it and not win.
He did it last year.
And that's not acceptable.
He did it, what, 2 times, right?
I think the one time he got it, he was in.
And he got
MVP.
2 of them.
Yeah.
3
He
of
never,
them.
he never won a championship on the MVP year.
So even for him,
think one person
it's
got
not acceptable. But no one's beating him at it. No one's going all the way winning it when they're next to him racing. So you got to give it to him because he's won before.
No.
If Giannis is next to him instead of Embiid, it go to Giannis. Because
Because
Giannis has won before. It's 2 champions.
What does that have to do?
Last year
But what does that have to
Because it comes down to if your team is winning at the end of the day. We all know that that's the metric
Okay,
for MVP.
So SGA is
So at the
winning
end,
by-
like I just said, at the end, if Joker don't take it and he win, it's not. It
Take what?
shouldn't be. If he wins the MVP and he don't win
We're
the
talking
championship.
about before championship. The
But
MVP
I
is
know
it's
that. I
regular
know
season
that.
award.
I'm saying if he gets the award and he doesn't win it all, it should be.
it should be, but it's not. He's gonna have another trophy in his goddamn.
But the same thing goes for SGA. If he win it and he don't
don't give a
fucking
fuck.
go, now you see how that metric go. You don't give a fuck if he don't do it. He don't win it. If he don't win,
How many players? How many players
I'm saying
have?
if
We're not
SGA wins the
agreeing with
MVP,
How many
if
players have-
SGA wins the MVP and he
Who
doesn't
won
win the
MVP?
championship,
Yeah, and won it.
It's the same
How
thing,
many
right?
people done that?
I think Bron has done it.
Steph lost when he won, right? He
Got
won
in
one and
2015,
lost.
Yeah, it doesn't happen a
Yeah,
lot.
but it doesn't happen a lot.
I'm in trade talks and I'm the MVP.
Yeah, I think Jordan got 4 of those.
So you talk about Joker's 30, 2020 game. Never seen it before in NBA history. But you guys are real hoopers. I respect your opinion. What's more impressive in your opinion, a 30, 2020 game or a 60-point triple-double like Luka and Harden have already done?
Damn, 60
I mean-
with a triple double.
I mean, 30. I mean, for a big.
Or just period. Just doesn't matter big or nothing.
Yeah.
30, 20, and 20.
20 and 20.
I'm gonna say 30 and 20 and 20 for me.
30, 20, and 20 is crazy.
It's insane.
That's all you. Everything.
I'm doing
That's
everything.
20. That's 20 buckets someone has to get for you. Right. The 60 is you personally, and then finding 10 motherfuckers to score. 20 motherfuckers to score. Oof.
Ain't that more?
and scoring 30 and getting 20.
Yeah,
It's a close. If you combine the points and
Yeah,
assists,
but it's the same.
very similar on both sides. But then you got the additional rebound.
I mean, the 60's gonna stand out, but that 30, 20, 20, when you look at it, you're gonna be like,
I mean, he's the first person, so that's the
It
hard.
depends. If I did it like how Russ did it in the moment, because it was big, because it was like the same day as the past.
Oh, that's
you know?
20.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
He said 60, 10, and 10, right?
But I'm
A 30, 20, 20, or a 60-point
Oh, I
triple.
thought you was talking about out of all three triple
I'm just asking what's more impressive in your expert opinions as hoopers.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say 60.
But
I'ma
is
say
it 60, 19, and 19? What is the
yeah.
other fucking numbers?
oh yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna say 60.
Because it's
yeah.
not like you're saying
I'ma say
60, 10, and 10. You're just saying a triple double. Is it 60, 19, and 19? I'm taking that one.
I'm saying 60.
15 and 15.
Unless it's 60, 10, and 10, you know. You made me think about it, but
I think
Yeah, I know you will always find a loophole. That's why
I'm saying 60.
I respect it. Okay, but just back to Joker real quick. So talk 30, 20, 20. First one to do it. Wilt had a 22, 25 rebound, 21 assist game with the Sixers back during Black History Month, 1968. We talk about, just from the offensive side, we're not going to talk about Joker's defense, but is Jokic the best all-around offensive big man since Wilt?
he said all around.
I had to add, I also do loopholes.
Once you add all around.
Yeah, he's number one for me.
Yeah.
I've never seen nothing like this in my 35 years.
I don't know. No. He probably a better passer, yeah, to all of them. But for me, it's just like in the era that like Shaq and Hakeem and them was playing in, like you could name other bigs, and right now I feel like you can't name another top 5 big except for Joker. So that's why I can't. I gotta measure him up to somebody else. Like you can't measure him up to Embiid no more. He's done. Like to Gilbert.
I don't think we're not.
Yeah, so
We wouldn't do that.
I can't. I done seen. I don't know. I can't. It's hard because when I compare him to Shaq, if I see them two down there, yeah, he might pass. You know, Shaq might make the nigga look like Sabonis. So that's what I'm just saying.
Might make the nigga look like Sabonis.
But then you got to come back down on that other end.
Still all around.
But I don't know.
Right.
And when he's talking all around, it's like he brings the ball up the court, he plays point guard, he can dribble, he can create. Like
Shoot the three.
when you're talking about just the offensive side.
Look who's letting him
But
bring up the ball up the court back in the day. Like
Was Shaq gonna stick him? Like it's still his position.
who's gonna?
Yeah, who's gonna guard him out there?
Bringing
No
the ball
one.
up.
And we've talked about that before. Obviously, Shaq,
He
Joker
would
got to
bring-
guard Shaq. That's going to be a long night. But Shaq got to guard Joker. That's going to be a long night too.
What I'm saying is,
But he would be bringing
It's
up the
just an
ball, though.
advantage.
It's just something new you've never seen.
yeah, it's just the evolution of the game, so it benefits him.
I don't know. I see people. If you put some pressure on that, bringing the ball up,
So Shaq and fucking Yao Ming gonna put pressure on him?
Yeah, like Patrick. He gonna.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's- When you compare him to his position, you can.
KG,
Hero?
I see Tim
That's a
Duncan,
four-man.
I can see.
That's a four-man.
Kmart, that's it right
That's
there.
a four-man.
Listen, hey man, somebody gonna go. That's who guarding them now, right?
No.
Tim fucking Towns and
Five.
Towns is not a spot.
Bam.
He's a five
Bam's
this
a
year.
five.
Bam.
Five. They're fives.
They athletic. They can move their feet. You can pick them up for a
I
court.
know, but what I'm saying is,
If I'm Bam, I'm making him turn, doing this shit all day. He ain't gonna go between the legs and cross me.
that means until they do it, sounds good.
But then I'm gonna pass the ball,
good.
right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pass the ball to the guard, and I'm gonna get my position, and now I got you.
But that's
So,
the
and now what?
loophole he's in. Same like Giannis.
luck.
Same like Giannis bringing the ball up. The fucking four-man wasn't ready for that. They wasn't ready for
KG gonna do with that?
They wasn't ready for
Giannis
that.
coming down like
What
that.
Giannis gonna do with KG? Going between the legs, fading away and crossing this thing out. What are he gonna do? Come on,
But I'm
man.
saying
You gotta be
think how they
realistic.
play.
Nah.
Think about the five when we compare them.
You got-
Giannis
look at
and
these shoes.
Giannis coming the ball down full court. The four-man wasn't picking up full court. He's coming down
Can't
full
do that
motion.
with that.
Man, all it takes is one time you to say, man, get
One
the fuck
player?
out the way, Joker, and took the ball from him up. I done
Oh,
seen
you
you
talking
do
about
that.
the team. You're talking about his teammates.
It's not.
I'm talking about just the player themselves. Just like Magic.
Different era.
Magic had a point guard. Magic coming down there, it looks so good. Fuck it, keep doing you.
Magic not a point guard now.
Huh?
Magic not a point guard now.
He was a small forward who can dribble and pass. So they was like, fuck it, here's the ball. Do you? Magic came down,
You off that?
got the ball.
Magic not a point guard.
You off that?
Know what I'm saying?
Nah, he
He
not
had
a point guard. Nah, he not a point
crazy.
guard.
No, I said he had a point guard. Norm Nixon was a point guard who averaged 9 assists. But Magic coming down on the
what they
break.
do-
Magic
And what
played
they
point
do.
guard in every.
Huh?
But
They
didn't
got
Magic
ri-
play point guard in
Norm
college
Nixon was
and
the shooting guard.
Who?
college and high school?
Shooting guard. Then they got rid
Before
of
Magic
that.
came, Norm was the point guard. And they realized, shit, he does this shit better. Norm, get the fuck on out of here.
But he played. But Magic.
Point guard to say, give me the ball, Joker. If the nigga does what he does good, just like Turkoglu, right? Turkoglu was a power forward, small forward, can pass and shit. When he get the ball, shit, I ain't got to get the ball from you. You know how to play the game. So no matter who Jokic played with, if he played with Jason Kidd would have trusted him enough to come down there and do the same thing. You're not gonna take away his ability. His ability is still to
the
make
ball
the
out of
pass.
Jason Kidd's hands for Joker to jog the ball up the floor.
Boris Diaw did it to
Actually, them two in the pick and roll together.
Boris Diaw did it to
What are you
Steve.
talking about?
Boris Diaw did it to Steve Nash. When Boris Diaw had the balls.
Boris Diaw 6'8", man.
Okay.
He was a point guard coming into the league.
Yeah. Then he turned into a powerful. But no one took away his ability because it was Steve Nash. You're still gonna let the dude do what he do. He can pat. There's just two of us doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So to say that Jokic will play back then, and then the point guard will say, nah, don't bring the ball up.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
all
That's what
point
you do.
guards did that.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do it with him though.
Yeah, they would.
No, if you know his skill
If we
set,
pressure
it's
him
something
one
different.
time, if we
You-
pressure him one time, you're gonna be like, get out the ball, big fella, go down there.
Webber
Give me the ball, go down
They
there.
didn't do it to Chris Webber.
Give me the ball, go
A
down
lot
there.
of deep, like
They didn't do it
You
to
bringing up. You acting like he's the point guard.
No, what I'm saying is just like
But
Chris
it's
Webber
okay to
grabs
get
it
the
and
off
go.
the board and go one time.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
Chris Webber moving fast.
Big fella, get off the ball, man. Go to the fucking block. I don't want to hear your fucking mouth, bro.
That's what they would say. To him.
Hell
But
yeah.
they're- but also
if you
they're
don't
playing
give me the
fast.
ball,
Wait, hold on.
big fella,
Wait, hold on.
what you
Was y'all
doing?
Wait, hold on. Was y'all playing as fast as we are today? Was back then?
Play fast, yeah. If the
Like,
big
I feel like
man-
we play faster
Listen,
now.
if the big man is playing where he want the ball,
Y'all
like
shoot
give
faster.
me the ball, man. Go sit your
Y'all
ass-
throw it ahead to shoot the three.
Yes, that's not for the big.
So we asked the chat, what's more impressive, a 30-20-20 game or a 60-point triple-double? 55% said a 30-20-20 game. But Gil, as you pointed out, if it's 60-19-19, that may have changed their opinion. We also asked the chat, is Joker the best all-around big ever? All-around big ever. 70% of the chat said yes.
Of course. The fuck?
Okay, Mr. B.
You gonna go down as the best big man ever? It's all said. and done.
Jokic is going to go down as the best big man ever when it's all
Yeah,
said and
yeah,
done.
because it's something
He'll
we
go
just
down
never.
as the
It's,
best
it's
player
something
ever
we never
now.
seen before.
He get number 4. He beat Jordan.
No, that's. I mean, listen. When it's all said,
oh,
no,
it's-
listen. When
it's
it's all said and done.
LeBron, Jordan, hell no. He's a point guard. What is LeBron? Fuck, he's a point guard. If he get MVP, 4 MVPs,
Don't do
going
them
down the
shoulders
best
no more,
player
man.
ever.
Don't you do them shoulders no more.
No, not
Jordan.
No, I said best big.
MVPs Jordan had.
I'm just saying,
Five.
he will.
He has 5. Like,
I ain't saying best
It
player.
ain't gonna stop.
no, you're just saying going down as if he wins 4. A
If
lot
he
of people got
keeps
4.
it, he's gonna be
As a big,
he's
to me,
gonna
I
be
think
in
he's
the-
gonna
yeah.
be one of the best bigs
A lot of
ever.
people got
He
4.
get 4. You put him in that category.
Never seen that.
The best player ever.
All right, well, let's keep it moving. So we talked a little SGA. Let's get a little bit more
player
into it.
There's one guy they consider the best player ever that got 4. Right?
Yeah, 4 championships.
Yeah,
Are you talking about 4 MVPs?
4 MVPs.
there's 4 of those as well.
4 MVPs, championship.
Also has 4 finals MVPs.
4 Finals MVP.
Ain't hard.
Did he have one? Joker got a Finals MVP.
Of course.
You gotta let,
Just
just let
singular.
the man finish his career.
Uno.
I know. I'm just saying. I just think when it's all said and done, if he keep going this
At
rate,
this route, yeah.
like, it's gonna be hard not to.
He's only 29. Yeah. Nothing to finish.
I picked him in the draft early for a reason.
Good man. All right, let's keep this thing moving. So Jokic and the Nuggets had a tough test on their hands Sunday. Pulled up to OKC for the first of 2 games against SGA and the top-seeded Thunder. SGA had another impressive showing against the reigning MVP squad that surely got the attention of MVP voters in the nationally televised game. Let's take a look at the highlights. So So SGA came through with his 11th 40-point game this season. 40 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, along with 3 blocks. 15 for 32 from the field, 8 for 8 from the line. He is now the second player in Thunder history with 3 straight 40-point games, joining Russell Westbrook. Jalen Williams added 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 dimes, and Chet Holmgren had 14, 8 boards. So Jokic followed up his 30-20-20 game with 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 dimes, 10 for 23 from the field, just 2 for 10 from deep. MPJ added 24 points and 15 boards, and Christian Brown had 19 points. So Thunder outscored the Nuggets 41-20 in the fourth quarter to get their 7th straight win this season. After the game, SGA did an interview. Of course, his team heavy on the MVP campaign.
Oh, that was nice.
Bringing his aura to Oklahoma City. It was a takeover. The break's
This don't
over.
count as MVP stuff. Takeover, huh? Look at that. 4 straight buckets. I look back, they was up 20.
Playoffs, we're gonna cram this up.
4 straight buckets, all 4 in a row. This don't count though as MVP stuff, huh?
I know playoffs though. We gonna.
It does count in the mind of bettors. SGA currently the betting favorite to win MVP.
He was out.
He's winning the MVP. Every time you argue for, he's winning.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
SGA is still up, right?
But so still the betting favorite. But let's do just a side-by-side comparison. SGA versus Joker this season.
See, that's what I'm saying.
SGA leading the league in scoring. Nearly 33 points a game. Joker third though at 29.
I mean, dog.
Joker,
come on, man.
Also top 3 in rebounds.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
That shit says second all time.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to take it.
He also holds the record for PER.
This ain't saying. These numbers ain't saying, yo, I'm for sure MVP.
PER.
Leaving that door open for that. All right.
Hey, so
he also has the record.
First, second, third.
Looking to become
first,
Joker.
second, third. You don't give it the first, second, third.
All-time PER.
So Joker also looking to be the first player in league history to finish top 3 points, rebounds, and assists.
Shit weird.
It's going down to the end.
Should be weird as fuck.
It's going down to the end, man. Like all this arguing right now means.
And they play tonight.
They play again tonight.
That shit says 74.
What did it say?
74th.
74. Oh.
Rebounds.
Oh, and rebounds and 15.
15th.
It's that second. It's the
You're the
one under
point
that.
guard.
It's the assist.
You're not even top 10.
Everything is 1, 2, 3.
All that's fine and dandy, but
top 10 in assists.
Huh?
I'm
It's the assist
13
part.
games in front of you with all that.
No, that's fine. I mean, your team,
Yeah,
but
13 games in
The
front of you.
only thing I give credit to Jokic for this.
12-game lead right now.
everything.
All his greatness for the last 4 or 5 years has been without another all-star on his team.
Talk it.
That is to be honest, that's just impressive as fuck. Is that you don't have another all-star with you, and this is what you're doing, right? So I mean, you got to give the credit to it. Like he's making these guys look a lot better than we're putting on it.
A European.
I mean, you just got to
look at the future of the NBA.
We just got to
look at the future.
Murray.
Is Murray an all-star?
But come on.
Wait, is Jamal Murray an all-star?
No, he's never made one.
No,
okay.
Zero-time All-Star.
Oh.
Which means he's never been.
No, for sure.
Still average.
I'm a zero-time
I don't know that many.
What, those numbers?
If this was a different team, what Milton average?
Who?
Middleton average.
With
average more than Murray? He was an all-star, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
Nick.
2 times. I think.
Some people just,
Hey, Nick.
I'm just saying.
Does that say tie for second in steals?
They're both
Yep.
1.8 steals per game, both 5%.
And then he won in
Hold on. Does that say tie for second in the league?
He playing against Brunson and he playing against Gilbert. You can still
Second in the league. Second in the league. In the whole
Gilbert,
league.
you gotta go Bird.
So that means that all the other
Go
guards
Bird.
that guards,
gotta guard.
right? They should be in front of him, right? There should be other guards in front of him, right?
Who?
In front of Joker.
No, I mean, he
Stealing the
should
ball.
really be leading the leading stick.
He should be leading.
So, like we said, SGA betting favorite right now to win MVP. It's, when you look at the side-by-side comparison, I'm sure there's a lot of upset Nuggets fans right now saying, God damn,
Why
historic
be
season.
not in first place? Yeah,
And then that's
what they saying.
that-
No, they're not.
12 games?
No, they not.
12 games behind the Thunder.
No, they not.
ass whooped
No, they
by
not. They
Jokic.
trying to figure out why he is second.
I'm not keep letting
He's
these-
second in assists. He's doing a better
They
point
got
guard
a
job
man
than
that
a point
has
guard in the
triple-double.
MVP position. I'm more of a point guard than you.
His team.
I'm more of a point guard than you. I know how to run a team.
And I'm getting steals, so I'm playing.
You know
And
how
I'm
to run a
still
team.
putting them on your head.
What?
Head top.
Man, she averaging 4 more
29 a
points.
game, head top.
You got the best center in the league, and me number 2.
So, but question for the couch: what more does SGA need to do to make voters overlook Joker's historic season to win MVP, or is his consistency just going? He can ride that out.
He gotta have that game, man. He gotta have that
I'm
game.
gonna just be honest with you, just with all fair.
Tonight he gotta have that game. He gotta take it.
No, he don't got it tonight. He got 20 games. It's 20 games.
18
But
games
tonight,
left in the season.
tonight though, because it's the last game they match up, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not like they play against, it's not the same position. So, like,
I
they
know
can
it's
have
not
a
the-
great matchup right now, and then Jokic falls off the rest of the season, and, like, there's so many games left.
Come on,
You know what the problem is?
What is the problem, Gil?
There's little things I don't like that comes from the media. I've heard Charles Barkley twice say MVP Shea. Because you have a vote, I don't like the fact that you already have stamped who you're gonna pick. That you can't do that. I think that's unfair. Like when he picked him in, if you listen to him when he picked him in the All-Star game, I'm gonna take the MVP Shea. You can't say that, dog.
You know why he's doing that.
I know, but you can't do that.
Wow.
Right? You just you have a vote. You basically telling the world you already picked who you want.
Because of all the bigs in the 90s.
You just got
It is?
I already come from an era that
Nah,
place
bro,
wins the MVP.
Motherfuckers, 32 games left. You already saying this man is the end. You can't publicly do that, even if you think it. It's just
what you're saying.
it's unfair to basketball. Like you're closing the door to fucking let's say Donovan Mitchell fuck around have fucking 5 games of 50. You basically saying I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Or Tatum.
Shit, I already know who I got. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, keep like just these 2 possible third. You got to be fair with this.
No.
And that's what it seems like they do. It's like they when they figured out who they want to push, they stick to it and then they just spew it. You're not allowed to do that if you have a vote. Us, we don't have votes. So, we can just say whatever the fuck we
They've
don't.
been doing for years. They did it with like Joker.
Like right now, right? If you have a vote, nigga, the whole chat know who you voting for, right?
Yeah, but they've been doing that.
But we seeing it like, yeah, come on, dog, y'all gotta relax.
Yeah, like you're pushing the
did
narrative
that for
of saying like nobody else is gonna get it because like, yo, this is my vote, so it
It's
don't
my
matter.
vote.
Like it don't matter what anybody do.
Give a fuck what y'all talking about.
But this is something they've been doing the last
I know,
5 years.
that's what I'm saying. I just don't
That
like
boy
the
Jokic
idea
got a
of
chance
that.
to whip all them bigs.
Then they made it all about Embiid or Joker. Some people saying that Joker's my vote.
Yeah. And now, if you have a vote, you gotta.
We need a vote, damn it.
I think at least one person on the couch
Like a
could get the Gibbs
collective.
Arena vote.
Unit.
Oh no,
We are new media.
We the media.
votes, 'cause collective ain't gonna. It's like,
That'd be a great
That's like
episode,
jury
though.
duty.
Collective. What we think, y'all?
Be a great episode nonetheless. Rashad, you rolling right now? You pointed out all Joker stats. Do you feel like there's some collusion or hate going on? Be the first center in NBA history to average a triple-double.
Well, like again, if he even playing remotely consistent as he was the year before, so there's a blueprint for this performance. It's a blueprint for their team success. So they're just rolling the wave right now. And that's why nothing has changed with his performance. That's why it's still the same. So
So does it stay the same like that in the playoffs?
But tell me, all right,
has he
if I'm
had
Shea
played-
talking to you, McCants, what do I got to do to win MVP? If I'm you, if I'm Shea asking you a question right now, and I'm got that, so what else I got to do?
Get out.
If I'm winning, doing everything I could, and I'm not, what else do I got to do? More, like Kobe said.
Yeah, more.
More. So I got to average 35.
just stop asking me the fucking questions. Stop asking me that stupid ass shit like what I gotta do. Nigga, they give it to you if you deserve it. Did you do
So
it?
it's wrong to ask a
Did
question?
you do 30, 20, and
So
20?
it'll be wrong. Like, damn, if I really want to accomplish one of these goals, like I just, I'm working hard to do this and that, and I ask you a question, and you say, stop asking these motherfuckers.
Yeah, get your ass out there and do it, motherfucker. Stop asking questions. Figure it out.
Because he's the only person that contradicts. He contradicts It contradicts everything that anyone talks about. No, but that's the.
I can't answer a question.
Yeah.
Nah, get out. Close the door. That's what I said. Close the door. Get out. Nah,
The directions are on. The directions are on
Get
there.
it out.
Fuck you coming here
what
to
I gotta
bother
do,
me?
get out.
Like
Like
this.
this.
Oh, you want me to answer it for you, motherfucker? I'm not giving you the answers.
Hey, what?
I'm giving you the answers.
Nah, Justin, get out.
No, I'm not doing
Get out.
it for
You'll
you.
know.
not doing
You'll know
it
what
for
you got to do when
No,
when we reward you.
Figure it
That's
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a contradiction.
No,
I
that's
did
cra-
it.
no, that's
I
crazy.
did it, right? I did it.
That's crazy,
I didn't
though.
have to ask nobody. I just did it. I
But
got it
everybody
done.
asks.
But it's a but
Because then you see who you're going up against.
Don't
Don't ask me how do I beat him.
The first
'Cause look,
question is, you
this
gotta
dude
win.
don't got no answer for you. All he gonna say
It's a
is you
contradiction.
weak,
That's why you can't
pathetic fool.
Right, but I'm just saying, but
The first
Finish
question
him.
is, you gotta win, right? That's the
Okay.
first question.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I'm doing that by a landslide.
Yep.
Like it's no, I could
Facts.
sit back, I could stop today and win. Nobody.
So
can
now,
catch up.
now winning is the most important thing in the MVP discussion.
I mean,
saying,
no, it's always been.
ain't the goal? Everybody.
Yes.
So I feel like
this up, man.
Shea is the contradiction to everything
Man.
that they talk about.
For
See, with
real.
Tatum, you can say, "Oh, you don't average enough."
Yeah.
Right? You can't say that with him.
Yeah.
Right?
30?
How many
So
games has OKC won with him not being in the lineup?
this season, let me
We don't know. He plays.
I don't know. I don't know. So he might have played every game this year.
Yeah. I think he
Let me
played
see.
every game.
Let me see.
Like
Steady
you talk
player.
about people resting, he don't rest.
Question
Show up every night.
is, here's a question. If you take him off the team, do they still keep winning?
Fuck no.
No, man.
Same can be said for when Joker's
I'm
off the
just asking
court.
for this one specifically.
Hell
No.
no, it's
You
over.
take
the Blazers.
Shea off the. How many games have they won without?
Chet didn't even play
So
that.
they are-
Chet missed what, 40
I
games?
believe 1-1 this season. He's only missed 2 games.
Missed 2 games.
Williams,
They're 1-1.
Einstein, Dork, man.
So you
I'm
take
not
them off. What makes you the most valuable is how valuable you are for your team.
So if he
So
take
what is
and
it?
in the league.
So what are we supposed to do? Sit out 6 games,
So-
sit out 10 games, so y'all can see how bad the team
All right,
is?
So if they take him off the team, they might be just as bad as Portland.
Yeah.
They're the youngest team in the NBA.
So that's how-
He's the oldest.
That's how good.
He's 26. He brings the age down.
Right?
Take Joker off that team, what they?
They
Still got Murray. They still
nasty
got
work
Westbrook.
is-
I mean, you got to fuck.
have a better chance of
Yeah.
getting to the playoffs than OKC.
Yeah.
I give you that.
OKC without Shea and Nuggets without Joker. Nuggets
Still have a
better
chance to at least make it. I don't think OKC has a chance at all. Like they don't.
Yeah.
Like their
that
record
Nuggets
is nothing.
squad
Like,
has a chance to make the Western Conference playoffs
Just to make the playoffs?
without Joker.
The play-in, they make a play-in.
yeah, I think what they're.
You gotta
I
put it
think what,
because Chet was hurt half the season. He just came back.
Denver can still make the playoffs. They'll be in a play-in game or something, but they'll still be fighting.
Yeah.
Well, you
OKC
take
has
30,
no chance.
You take the 30 points that he's giving you a night from OKC, and you, let's just say, add 5 points to each other role player.
Oh man, they gotta get that. You can't.
Would that be enough to
If-
keep them in playoff
Can't
contention?
do if.
Would that be enough to keep them in top
You
8?
can't just add 5 points on people. They gotta.
I
Do
Yeah,
know,
I'm about to
I
say,
know we
yeah.
They
can't.
gotta do it.
I know we can't. I
know
know we
Steve
can't.
Murray averaged-
But if
what's
we
the
put
most
those
Murray averaged?
put those people in position, right?
Damn-
Jalen Williams, you put him as the number
one guy.
number one. Then you got Isaiah Joe gets into the lineup.
Who?
Dort gets to shoot a little bit more.
Dort,
Chet,
leaving them open,
yeah,
right?
Chet it actually gets the ball down in the post. He gets to do his thing. I mean, these are guys who are probably just still be the same type of college team.
Yeah, so
Just they're like the Bulls.
Well,
kinda
so
like-
they'll lose. They'll be right at the bottom then.
Thunder,
Just like a
Thunder
college-
would still
they'll
have
be
an all-star
7.
on the roster.
They'll be
In theory,
7.
you think a Nuggets player would be able to make the all-star.
Wait, there'll be 7 in the West?
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
They'll be like Houston.
Oh, no.
What makes them different?
Because they
they
don't have
don't-
a They don't even
They got Sangoon.
Sam Goom, Jalen Green,
Chet,
They got-
Sangoon, Jalen Williams. Next.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, Dort. Next.
Who else they got?
What's the point guard?
Fred Fleek.
Flambeek,
Yeah.
Isaiah Joe. Next.
Isaiah Joe. Who else is over there?
A. Thomas twin.
Hey, Thomas twin.
Who?
The twin, Thomas.
Eamon Thomas.
Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Oh, y'all fucking me up.
So,
I know, but he's
the X Factor.
Listen.
He's the X Factor.
Y'all fucking
What
me up.
about
He's the-
Jabari and Smith and all that?
Yeah.
That's the other. What's the Harkenstein?
Harkenstein.
So they all met. So they will be Houston.
Whitmore.
Hey, look, so
What-
think
what
about
was
Houston.
Houston?
Houston matchup with OKC blows them over the top because SGA giving you
Where
something
was
they
Houston
can't cover the land
before
for.
this? Who was Houston?
5. Houston was up for 5.
But how long it took him to get there? Right?
Houston.
A year.
Houston is better than OKC. Listen, Houston is better. If OKC don't have SGA, Houston is
Come on,
like,
man.
it's not even close.
is what?
They're way.
Just matched them up.
He said Joe.
Houston is way better than OKC.
Not even.
Joe even
Just
play on
matched
the
them
team,
up.
Noah?
No,
Sandoon?
they just bring
So-
Sangoon and Chet.
Bro, dude, Joe even play on. Is
Sangoon is not
there
high.
even a Joe on the team? He just
On the
said
Thunder, yeah. Is that
I said Joe. I said okay. So
You know why?
he went to the leg.
You know why?
No. I heard.
Yeah, that's,
He don't
he's
know how
on the
I
roster.
really am with this shit.
So we asked the chat,
Hey, nah.
who was your MVP? 58% say SGA. So as we mentioned,
58,
Nuggets
that
Thunder
means-
The
play each
narrative
other.
is working.
That means right. That means
Got a chance.
So Nuggets and
Everybody's
Thunder
going for 'em.
play each other tonight. We got some breaking news, a major announcement, if you will. So let's take a look. What's up, everybody out there? We got a big announcement.
We're officially partnering with Playback to stream NBA games and much more.
So come be a part of our watch parties. We're gonna have special giveaways, all types of guests. And here's the best part. Playback is free to join. All you gotta do is go to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Even if you don't have League Pass, you can enjoy the games with us, but it's so much better if you do have League Pass. And if you don't have League Pass, be on the lookout because we'll give away free League Pass codes from time to time on these episodes. Look, it's raw, it's unfiltered, it's Gilbert Arenas that you know and love with no restraints. All right, Playback said we can say whatever we want, and that is what we are gonna do.
Did you just freestyle that?
Yeah, I got one
Okay.
more. I got one more.
Shit.
They're gonna show clips and stuff over it.
Fucking flood this shit with dares.
So come join our community over on Playback.
This is my streaming home for real basketball analysis. Gil's Arena behind the scenes, gaming, and hockey. Uncensored and raw on Playback, no chill.
So don't meet us there, beat us there. Go to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Join our community. We're gonna be doing games all season long. We may even do some in the summer too. If y'all get your minds right, subscribe to the channel. That's our donation to the community, to the basketball world.
Y'all see me looking down. I'm looking for my next line.
Yeah, you know. Gil very talented. You know. Basketball version of Eddie and Martin. But we'll be live on Playback tonight with the watch party for the Nuggets Thunder game. Like I said in the video, if you want to join, pull up to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. That's playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas.
Wait, the Nuggets Thunder tonight?
Yes. The rubber match. We are always working. As you know, you don't believe in desert
Where they
all
playing
days.
Denver now.
They're in OKC.
Oh, they is?
Ooh, that building about to.
Wait, it was back to back in OKC? Has that ever happened?
League has been doing a lot more of that now.
Recent type of stuff.
Damn.
But head over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for our live Nuggets Thunder watch party. All right, let's show a little love to Chef Curry. So Steph Curry added another milestone to his Hall of Fame career this weekend during a game against the Pistons on Saturday. We were watching it at the Pacific Beach Shore Club. In San Diego. Some of us were. Some of us were eating lobster tails, drinking margaritas. Some of us were live streaming. LOL Hot Dogs was winning $300,000. But nonetheless, Steph became just the 26th player in NBA history with 25,000 points, knocked down a three in the third quarter to put him over 25,000. This three right here. And did a little hop as well. Also had a little incident with Beef Stew in the game.
List the last top 10 people?
A 25,000 point club, I believe. Steph, fifth fastest guard in league history to accomplish the feat. He surpassed 25,000 points in 1,011 games, trailing only MJ, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, and Kobe Bryant. Mr. B, obviously, you know, member of the Under Armour family, connoisseur of gentleman's cut as well, like we all are on the couch.
Yeah.
When we have some extended days in front of us where we don't have to work, because it is a very tasty beverage. And we'll get Steph becoming the latest member of the 25,000 point club.
No, I mean, just testimony to his hard work. One of the greatest shooters ever. Is the greatest shooter ever. My favorite point. Yeah.
Correction.
My bad. Yeah, the greatest. And then the greatest point guard ever. But 25,000. He probably. I think he's going to do 5,000 more
Get to
points.
30.
Get to that 30 club before he ends his career. But just finish out strong, man. Like just keep going. Like, it's a blessing to be in that position and be able to keep playing at a high level. And, you know, your goal is to win a championship. So, you know, just shout out to him. Shout out to the homie Fred.
Swaggy, also known as Championship P, won a championship with Wardell Curry, also known as Steph.
Oh, man. For me, I think it's just a chance for them to keep growing, keep cementing his spot. I think at, like, arguably being, like, the best PG ever. Changed the game. You know, he got his own home where he could go back to anytime, live there in the Bay. The people love him. Got everything that goes into being like one of the best players ever. So just keep 4 rings, 25-some thousand points, same team, just everything really. Being the littlest out of all the people that you consider like great, the greatest. So that means something.
Good. What do you think about Steph joining the 25,000 point club?
It's amazing because, you know, it's really just off of IQ, hard work, and the ability to want to be great. I mean, you're talking about a guy who, you know, ankles was giving up on him at the beginning of his career, so I know mentally that was frustrating for him. You know, so
Mr. B had something to do with the 55-piece Steph.
no, so the see where he is.
Y'all talk about that?
Yeah, all the time.
To see where he is today is just amazing. You know, just to be in that breath of, you know, 1, 2, 3 top point guards, you know, to ever play this game with the start off. It just shows his resilience, and it's amazing for him.
So Mr. B dropped 55 points on the Warriors. You say you and Steph talk about it all the time. Who initiates that talking point in the conversation?
He always brings it up. He always say, you know, I wear these ankle braces because of you. And like stuff like that. No, but shout out to him too. He just became general manager of Davidson, his college.
Yeah, assistant GM, I think.
Yeah, the first active player to be the general manager of his college. So shout out
to bring
Steph
some bread
for
through
making
there
big
so they can get
moves.
some NIL deals cracking.
Yeah, that's dope.
Let's move over to Cemetery Larry, a man who loves buckets. 25,000 points for Steph Curry. 26th player in NBA history to do so. How impressive is that feat for Steph in his Hall of Fame career?
It ain't 50,000.
Only one man has been able to accomplish that. Obviously, we know combined regular season playoffs. We have spoken about him earlier. This is a Steph moment.
Huh?
But you are wearing a Lakers hat.
You asked me if it was impressive.
What I gotta do?
What I gotta do? Exactly. See? Exactly. Now you see how fucking be fair. What I gotta do, bro? Like, god damn. Like,
I mean, 50,000, half of
Carolyn,
25,000.
a gentleman's cut, please. My Steph Curry, please.
I imagine if you walk into a strip club with $50,000 compared to somebody who walks in with 25,000, you may get more of the premium.
Hey, listen, man. You got a lot you gotta do, man.
Go ahead, man.
There's a lot you gotta do. There's a lot you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Every day there was things in that bag. Something
You never know what comes out of this bag.
Yeah, I see it.
You got a lot more to do. It's not impressive, man. You know what I'm saying?
25K, not impressive for
Not yet. You get to
26th player in league history to accomplish
40,000 gets you halfway there. 50,000, we talking shit.
Wow.
We talking shit.
We can't talk a little shit with 25,000?
Technically,
For a guy who wasn't even like who people didn't even have on their radar, like that, and come out and just come out and just like change.
Talk shit? I thought you said he can't.
the guy who got 50,000 can't even talk shit.
He can't say nothing about his son. I dare you to say another word about your damn son.
I mean, the guy who got 50,000 is begging for his life. The fuck? What else do I need to do out there?
What I gotta do?
It ain't. They be like, it ain't 70,000.
It ain't enough.
You weak, pathetic fool. Stop asking me what the fuck you need to do and just do it. Stop asking questions. And I just,
25,000 is impressive for a shooter.
Damn.
Broke it, man.
For a small
You
guard.
did break
For a
it.
small
Too
guard?
strong.
So
For somebody who wasn't even on people's like radar like that.
That's how it.
Like, you know, they were saying Steph wasn't too. He was too small.
Couldn't dribble.
The janky
Dribble,
ankles
just
coming
like
in.
all that to overcome that. 25.
Yeah, was he was
The
he
Jankles?
was like that Caitlyn, like that prize too.
No.
Shout out
No,
to
he's
Nico
fine.
for not saying. Shout out to Nico for not
Coming
spelling his
into the
name right
draft?
in the Nike meeting.
Yes,
Under
exactly.
signed him.
Nico has been fumbling
Everybody
back
was
for.
watching him in the tournament.
Yeah, everybody's watching him in
That's
tournament,
what I'm
but coming into
saying.
the NBA, they were like, yeah, he's too small.
LeBron James was at the
He
game.
was the best.
LeBron was at the game.
Did that.
LeBron James.
Like JJ was part of it. JJ Redick was one of them. The guy Fredette was one of them.
Yeah,
Adam
That's what I'm
Morris.
saying.
Adam Morris.
Like,
Oh, you mean at that time in the tournament?
Yeah, like all that type of
Yeah, he was a hot name in the tournament, but like
And-
coming to the draft, oh, they was knocking the fuck out of him.
So
Shit, I looked at Clay. They said Clay was gonna shit 7th, 8th man at best. Should be overseas. Like, damn.
I told the Bucks to draft Clay.
That just lets you know.
I said,
lets
get
you
this
know.
guy Clay.
Hey, you know, there's a bunch of flaws in the NBA, and I just realized that with just the scouts.
I was asking for.
Who is your scout? Like in Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, Scottie Pippen. Like, those should be your scouts looking for
Talent.
whoever, right? You got a motherfucker who averaged 4 and his work ethic was 4.
No, for
what
real.
is he?
No, seriously. Like I was asking.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, let's be honest. Think about the end of these bitches, people back here. Who were they when they played?
So.
No, just
Say that.
who were they when they played? Late for the 90% of the people behind the bench.
You can't say that.
90 people behind the bench
Hold on.
were lazy players. They didn't have a work ethic, and your
true.
star player,
that's not true.
your star player is supposed to ask him questions.
What's the general manager for the Suns? Damon. What's his name?
James Jones.
James
Jones.
Jones, right? And so what's wrong with? I mean,
He's in the 10. Wait, what's wrong with him?
No, I'm saying like his career. He had a great career, but he wasn't a star player. Like oh my God, like you asked for Allen Iverson,
Calvin.
Who?
Who?
Like
Calvin.
Scottie.
You said who?
Calvin.
Dame
Booth.
Jones?
Yeah.
James Jones.
James Jones. He's the general manager, right, or something
for the
for the Suns, right?
And
He did.
Calvin Booth too. He was
Yeah.
Denver.
So I mean, I got
wrong?
KD, I got Booker. We went to the finals. So
Did you draft KD?
no,
But he didn't
no.
go to
But I'm saying as the general manager, it's still my job. So I got.
Yeah. Wait, so you saying
We got to the finals. I got
Sam
KD.
Presti.
Wait,
You got to
Sam
the finals.
Presti
You didn't
was-
get to the finals with him.
Sam Presti.
You got to the finals.
No, I know. With Book and
You got to the finals with them?
James Jones, yeah.
James Jones was the GM for the Suns when they went to the finals with CP in them.
For sure.
Right. I put this team together. As a
Brick
guy
by
who
brick.
wasn't a star, wasn't all that, but he knew the game, was able to put a team together to compete for the
Talking
finals.
about, yeah, these are the same motherfuckers who's bashing the Suns for being terrible for the last 2 years. It's the same motherfucking person, right?
No,
if you're
you
going to
just-
give him credit
you just-
for that, or you're not going to give him credit
You
for
just
this.
said guys behind the bench or who didn't have a
Yeah,
career
you
like
can't,
that
'cause
don't
you
know
can't
why you
only
picking scouts.
stars
These are
for
the guys who picking the players.
Yeah.
Scout. James Jones not scouting. He got scouted.
But what I'm saying, he's damn near a scout.
Like, you're bashing. First of all, you guys are bashing the same person you're trying to hype.
Who was bashing?
The Suns. You're bashing the Suns for how they performed in
Right
the last
now,
2
right
It's
now.
the same person.
Right now.
It's the
so
same
you
person.
saying only stars should be able to recruit?
Yeah, basically, he's saying the scouts
do
like they
that,
should
bro.
be.
No.
But that's
Hell
what the
no.
conversation.
That's
We're not
probably the
talking about
worst
bashing
thing.
them
Look
right
at
now.
Jordan.
We get right
Look
now.
at Michael
We're talking about the
Jordan.
moment that you
Michael
said that
Jeffrey
guys who
Jordan.
didn't have a career like that. Why are
Michael
2-4 point? Why are they
Jeffrey
making
Jordan.
decisions?
What did I?
Because I see shit you don't see.
I thought you said only
That's not a
stars.
scout. He's the owner. I said
He's a scout too. He's right.
Jim is
When
not
you
the-
when I went up
we're
there
not
on my
doing
trial
that. We're
workout,
not
I
doing
talked
that. Hold on.
We're not doing
Michael
that.
Jordan was
We're
sitting
not
right
doing
there
that.
and
What did I
talking
do?
and
They
watching.
moving the
Yeah.
goalposts like crazy.
What did I
I'm
say?
gonna
I said.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
Did I
I'm
put a
watch.
percentage on it?
Taking notes on
Did I
that.
say 100? I said 90%.
But we're
Michael
not.
Jordan was a.
But we're not talking. Right.
said
Right.
90.
Okay. Michael Jordan, the GM.
They ain't
One of
never
the
won.
best player. One of the worst.
That's the
GMs ever.
worst thing you can
GM.
do.
Yeah,
Well, one of the
think
worst
it's
owners
Steph.
ever. Couldn't get his team over the hump for
Oh,
shit. And you talking about what's the Jones?
GM. I said GM.
James.
No, he's
James
a scout.
Jones, a
He's
player that
GM.
was a spot-up shooter, right? A corner nigga.
GM.
A GM, a
said
scout.
Scout
Right, so
everything.
he's
They
probably a
said
scout.
scout.
He was probably a scout first and behind the bench first, before all
I
that.
said a scout and the people behind the bench.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not- the people you're naming.
They represent James Jones and whoever.
represent,
Exactly.
not him. They represent.
But where did James don't start before then? He didn't just get the job.
Your draft workout say right
I don't know who he scouted.
I'm sure he was
First
a
of all,
scout.
I don't know
was
who
Jordan
he
there?
scouted.
Okay.
Was Jordan in your workout watching?
I don't know who he scouted as a scout.
Okay.
I said 90%.
Okay.
You named two people. I'm saying 90%.
Now it's 90. But before,
I
at
said
first,
90.
At first you said guys
90.
behind the bench and
I
scouts.
said 90%
not
from
rolling.
the beginning.
Who don't play.
What did
What's
I
the
say?
10%?
No, I think no
What's
stars
the
is better than
10%?
scout.
What did I say
What's
from
the
the beginning?
10%?
I think no stars should scout.
Did I say 90%?
Yeah, I think the scar. I think the dudes who are the dudes
Yeah.
don't know what the hell they doing.
Who was the laziest person you played with?
That don't mean you
Just
lazy
think of
because
it.
you don't start.
Now, have him work out. What is he going to teach Giannis?
Nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't. Listen. I know he was probably lazy when he played, but you never know what people go through in life. He might have a
But
different.
listen to that. Listen, it's like, okay, what could he teach Giannis? Nothing, right? Greg Popovich never played. What could you teach Tim Duncan?
He was a CIA agent, so he taught him
All right,
exactly
well,
what he did.
well,
teach
well,
him
well,
how to
Phil.
I
You
didn't-
teach him how to
Jackson.
spy.
Phil
You teach him how to
Phil,
spy.
I didn't.
Phil
You keep
won.
played.
changing.
Phil- and
I
Phil
said
played.
scouts.
Phil played. He won a championship with
Yeah,
the
he
Lakers.
played.
But he wasn't a star.
I said,
He wasn't a
I
star.
said.
He wasn't a star.
Yeah.
And he won 6 of them.
Steve Kerr wasn't a star.
And
Steve Kerr wasn't a star.
I said
He
scout.
did the actual. He scouted the Suns with the Steve Nash in them.
Yeah.
I said
Steve Kerr did that.
scouts and the people behind the bench. Y'all keep using
Okay, so
everybody
he just said Steve Kerr was a scout,
With the Suns.
and now look where he's at.
Then who did he draft as the son? What was his pick? What was his picks? Who did he get over there?
I don't
got-
know. I'm sure he's.
I see y'all keep- I see y'all keep-
But I'm sure he's in. I'm sure he's when drafted. I'm sure he's whatever he was scouting. He gave. He gave this.
So the criticism is this. If you haven't succeeded in the NBA, if you're a corner boy, you don't really deserve a goddamn.
Yeah, you can't live.
You
bro.
can't be behind the bench.
can't
You can't
talk.
scout. You can't win. Your wins don't even fucking count. Your win is that you didn't play.
You don't mean shit.
You don't mean shit.
I say
You can't scout. How can you scout when you can? I want to learn from T-Mac and them. I want them to scout the players because you
ain't-
wasn't good enough to tell us what good enough players are.
You answered my question.
Okay.
That was the question.
Who scouted you? Was he right or wrong?
Wrong.
So you ain't.
So somebody,
I don't think he was.
so a big time player,
Scout,
a star player
Scout
scouted you?
scouted me. He knew.
Who scouted you?
That brother got value.
I don't know who scouted me. How do you know who scouts you? I don't know who the scouts were. At
So how are we
Golden State at the time.
criticizing the scouts?
But I know. But when you got drafted, you didn't meet the scouts and all. Like when you meet the team. You
No,
don't.
I know who was on the bench trying to tell me what to do.
But
And
those-
my first
but-
question
but-
is, how much?
Yeah,
do
but
you-
those aren't scout. Like those.
No,
are
I'm talking about the
right.
what? Here.
Okay.
Just like I told you, right? Today's game, the people behind the bench are player. They're enhancing your skill.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Now, that person I said, right, who was the laziest, imagine him trying to enhance and tell Giannis how to be a great. That's very difficult because this person don't know what it took, don't know what it takes because he is who he is.
Right.
Right? Right? It's like having a fucking fat trainer.
Can he
Right.
talk to anybody else other than Giannis? Can he talk to anybody else
he
on the
can still
team
talk.
other than
He can
Giannis?
still talk. It's still your.
If he
it's
got
still
a skill that Giannis need,
You can't have a
He don't
fat
have
trainer.
nothing. No, he don't got nothing
still
Giannis
over-
need.
it's
He
still
can't
over-
speak to Giannis at all
so if I
because
got
he has no credentials.
a special skill,
And these
you
are the
say-
same, it's the same person who complains about the trainers. Training NBA players, they're saying they don't not qualified to train these guys. Because what's so funny, you argued this against the trainers.
Because their results are abysmal. The results are abysmal.
You can't have a fat trainer.
You got a trainer
I'm
that.
not for all these
What you
TikTok
mean?
trainers and all that type.
Here's all the shit I eat. Don't eat
My
none of
trainer
that.
had a little good. He still got out there and got his ass up.
This ain't the same argument. See, that's the same argument.
Was he nimble? Chris Farley was fat.
So a trainer can't watch film and get this and do that and make it work. But you saying a guy who was lazy as fuck, went out, partied all night, and he can just all of a sudden turn on and teach this great how
Made
to
it
be
to
a
the
great.
league.
We ain't talking about great. You always
When
go to
KG
great.
when
Why
K-
can't he just
when
teach,
KG got
teach
around
this,
Giannis,
this young
his shit
rookie
changed.
guy? It's a young rookie.
I
He
will say
can't talk
that.
to the young rookie and teach him a thing or two.
He probably could.
But he can't talk to the great though. They want to be great.
Shout out to Gentleman's Cut.
That's what we saying.
There, a gentleman's cut.
You
That's
saying
interesting.
the trainer can't teach a great how to be great? Same argument, man.
Wait, so we saying
It's the same argument, dog. Y'all just use it when y'all want to use it.
the stars shouldn't talk to nobody on
No.
the team, then?
No,
that's
he's just-
'Cause we ain't got, we don't.
No,
we-
no, no.
That's how
what he's saying-
niggas used to walk around like you ain't
what
got
he's saying
10,000
is-
points yet.
No.
You can't talk to me, young
that's-
No,
fella.
what he's saying is no. He's saying just like, okay, who are these scouts, right? Who are these guys?
Former
scouts?
players.
Who are they?
No,
Former players.
they're not all former players.
Former players.
Not all of them.
Who are
All of
they?
them aren't former players, though. All the scouts aren't.
But that's what we're talking about right
Right.
now. We're talking about the former players
who's
that are
right,
scouts
so
that are not stars
Right, so-
should not be there because they can't recognize star talent.
Well, let's just
Was
for
Ben Baker a star?
Yes.
Okay.
Who?
Ben Baker.
For reference, scouts make between $40,000 and
He
$100,000
helped
a year.
coaches
Well,
up.
he a star in the big man. How would he
So he
know
helped
if a
coaches
guard
with
was-
Giannis.
You have a big-
bigger safe?
No, I'm just asking. No, Ben Baker, right? He was a star. So he's on the coaching staff with the
That's perfect.
Milwaukee Bucks. Sam Cassell. Was Sam Cassell a star?
Yes, I consider him.
He's on the-
He was.
And he helped me.
And he's on
And he worked, and he knew how to work. Yeah.
Who else? Who?
Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley. Is Jared Dudley a star? Or is he a corner guy?
JMZ.
Jared Dudley's
JMZ,
a corner
he
man.
corner.
fan
Right,
favorite.
but he's not but was he lazy?
No,
No, I don't think so.
hard worker. They call him junkyard dog.
Okay. Who else we got? Who else we got here?
Jared
But-
Jack on
Jared Jack.
How do we know
Okay,
somebody
Jared Jack.
lazy, though? What is considered
Okay, no,
lazy?
Jared Jack. Okay.
Pistons.
Respect it.
Solid.
Respect it, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Okay.
Do we listen to him?
If I'm a young guy, yes, for sure.
I'm
I'm
Cade Cunningham.
Yes.
for sure. If
I
I'm
want to know how to be a great.
Yes.
yes.
He's not a great.
His work ethic was.
Oh.
I said that already. You guys just be talking.
No.
No. I hear no.
I said it already. I said
But
your
what
work- I said your
determines
work
somebody's work ethic? Because
I don't know. You
Because I seen him work out, and then I seen him out at the club the same night getting drunk. So what? How can you determine somebody's work ethic? I don't get it though.
Okay, but has Jared
I hate
Jack?
that question.
I know, but has
How
Jared
can you
Jack?
tell somebody working hard or not though? Like,
Because has Jared Jack ever had somebody say he didn't work hard, he wasn't in the gym? See, people like they'll say things, so it's obviously something. I've never heard nothing bad about Jared.
Never.
I've heard he's always in the gym, love the game, boom, that's where he's at. Who else? John Lucas' son.
But this is not the question.
Right. John Lucas' son, right? Wasn't a star, but in practice, oh yeah, I
You
want to
get
go
tripped?
at everybody.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I know every angle,
Brandon,
everything
the
about the game.
conversation
Seriously, that's why his
is-
brother just got the job at Miami.
The conversation is
That's
you
exactly.
are-
That
you-
said it right.
You're a role player and you are a scout. You are never a star. You're not qualified to scout star guys.
You are.
That's what
It's
he's
all about
saying. That's what he said.
but he said
That's
your
the
work.
saying.
But your work. So okay, you get the job to be a scout, right?
man, we can't.
Was your work ethic?
Nick, don't.
This is crazy.
No.
Nick, don't drop
He letting him-
because we got.
No,
we're right
I know
here.
what I-
Nick,
I'm
we're
asking-
right here, Nick.
No, I know,
Nick,
Nick, I hear you. That's what
Nick,
I'm
we're
saying.
right here.
You don't even know what's going
Nick,
on. You're
we
just
got
listening
him.
to him.
No,
Nick, we
no,
got
no.
him right here.
Yes.
They trying to get out of it. They
No, I'm
can't.
not. No, I'm not.
No,
He
we're
heard-
no,
he
we're
heard-
all
I'm
together.
just.
No, we are together.
I'm
You got
just
to
not even
see.
challenging
I'm just
him.
asking a
We both
question.
said-
We're not
we both
challenging
said
him.
that.
I'm getting him to say it again.
Listen,
No,
if
you're
you
getting
guys-
him to-
again.
you're trying to make
if
him
you
change
guys,
this.
So if you guys get the job for a scout team, right?
He's saying we are not
Right,
credible
right,
enough
right.
Don't listen to me.
to try to teach Anthony Edwards.
say- yeah,
I can't go
yeah,
talk
I'm
to
about to
Anthony
say
Edwards.
that. Yeah, so say-
I'm not a star.
Why can't you teach Anthony Edwards?
Because you
had a
said
skill-
I'm not a star.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, you said that.
No, you said that.
You shouldn't listen to a guy
said
who
let's
wasn't
say-
a
Who
star.
averaged 4 or
can't-
5. He was a
He
high
He said
level.
that. Didn't he say
The
that?
AI team.
See, that's what every time I keep trying to talk, you just talk over me with your
I
opinion.
didn't. Are we listening to the same thing?
No, we're not.
Josiah, you're here. You're
heard
here.
AI.
You didn't hear
Moderator
nothing I said. You
say
didn't hear
that?
nothing I
Moderating,
said.
hosting.
You didn't hear nothing I said.
I'm actually on the
you
IKEA
didn't have
website
to
right
hear
now
he
looking
said-
for a
you
new
didn't have-
couch.
What did you hear?
He said lazy and a guy who averaged 4 point or 4.
Thank you.
If you're lazy, if you don't have the work ethic, then how the fuck can you teach Giannis? He said work ethic. Then he said a guy that averaged 4 or 5.
Before that,
Appreciate
did
it.
he say, if you're
I appreciate it.
a scout,
I don't need to say
and
nothing
you're
else.
not a star.
A star.
You're not a star, and you're
Yeah, he's-
recruiting.
you heard what I
A star
said.
that
And
didn't
you're
average,
recruiting.
right?
Yep,
Right?
yep,
That
that's-
didn't
He's
do.
got ears.
That didn't
It
do
don't matter
this,
though.
this,
So
and
if
that.
I
But he
average
did
4,
say
I
star.
can't teach
He
nobody.
did say star.
Get that. If I average 4 in the league, I can't teach
You can't teach a dude that want to be a star. He said you can't teach a dude that want to be a star if you average.
wanted to hear.
No, I heard AI, Tim Duncan, and other shit. Dude, if you ain't Tim, they should be the scouts. That's what I heard.
I did hear that. That's why I brought
They
it up.
should be the scouts. That's what I heard. AI them should be the scouts.
They should be the ones sitting behind the bench, is what he was saying.
I did hear that.
What do you mean?
Only what you wanted to hear.
But I also heard what he also said.
Yeah, you heard all of
So
it.
he said this and this and that, and then he said, well, a guy that's lazy and a guy who averaged 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's called
You
mixing
guys
the
don't
pot.
average.
But how
That's
can
called
you
mixing the
determine-
pot.
Yeah.
He gonna mix the pot till the viewers are confused, and we had to come back and be like, look, he did say it right here. He said it right here, and then he stopped and pivoted and brought the goalpost up and waited for us to move it around.
Yeah.
Then he came back and said, no, we're gonna talk about this right here now.
No, I said this is what's on the menu: steak,
No, you didn't say that.
sides. I got mashed potatoes, corn, broccoli. I got juice, and all you heard was fucking broccoli. All you heard was corn, and you didn't say, "Where's the rest of the fucking food?"
But he heard everything.
Yes.
He heard the whole menu.
Yes, he heard
He
everything.
heard it. He said recruiting. He said not a star. He said
Lazy.
he got lazy.
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 Lazy's a big thing.
Behind the bench.
Average 4 points.
Average 4 points.
4 or 5.
Yes.
You can't teach me how to be great if you were never great.
If he was lazy, you average 4 points. It's a criteria. I set the criteria.
all that is
You can't just pick what you want.
But you can't just pick out the lazy part and say that's what I was
That's what
talking
it
about.
is, yeah.
You can't do that because you said
a whole bunch of shit.
So you can't just pick
And
one
then-
thing
and
out of the
you
thing.
just heard
No,
this.
no,
Like,
you
nigga
heard
just
that.
said
No,
17 things.
Yeah.
I said 17 things. So the 17 things is the thing I'm saying.
All right,
You
all right.
can't pick the one you want to use.
Well, was
Jesus
AI
Christ.
lazy? Was AI lazy? That's who you said it should be the scout. So let's just stick on the
I said
people
AI
you
looking
named.
for
Let's
scouts.
stick on the people you
Was
named.
AI lazy? No.
You said AI.
No.
Who is it?
Tim
Tim
Duncan?
Duncan?
No.
Is any of them
You said
guys
J. Jack. I said no. You said Dudley. I said no. John Lucas. I said no.
Mike Dunleavy?
Mike
And that motherfucker was in the gym
But
every
he's
day.
asking me a question. I'm saying, yeah, that's their fine.
Mike Dunleavy was in the gym. I played with Mike Dunleavy.
Christ.
He said that after you said.
He asked me the names. I said yes, they qualify.
So okay.
So they
If
qualify.
I have a high-level score on my team and I had players that came through my organization that were very high level, I would hire them back to teach him.
Okay. So Doug Christie's a good hire for the Sacramento Kings.
High level.
No, he wasn't high. No, but
Wasn't high level.
but it's not about being high. It's about was he lazy or was he a hard worker? Well,
Like you're a scorer. You're a scorer. If I have a scorer on my team, I want to hire you guys to teach him how to tap into his ability.
But there's people.
I'm not going to teach.
Who's
I'm
more
not going to bring in
qualified?
Pat Beverly.
Who's more
I'm not going to
qualified?
bring in a Pat Beverly to teach.
Would you pick?
to teach
would
him how
you
to
pick
score?
Ray Allen over?
You see how?
Would you
this
pick
is why
Ray
he
Allen
can't
over
use-
us?
You see why he can't? He can't.
Would you pick Ray Allen
That's
over
why
us?
he never hears because he just talks over it.
Would you pick Ray Allen over us?
Patrick Beverly could teach him work ethic, though, can he?
I have a high level score. I don't
know how to
what is-
stay in the league.
What is Patrick Beverly going to teach him how to tap into his ability?
right.
He could tell him to
Because
get-
your ability is to score,
he could
like
tell him
working
to
hard.
find
That's
a niche, but you gotta find a niche first before you just
I
go
have
out
a high
there.
level score that I need to tap into his ability. Someone like Patrick Beverly, I don't need that. I need someone that knows how to tap into this ability because they did it before.
So if you had to choose between all the people you could choose for that high level player to learn from, would you pick between me and Nick or
Hold on, let's ask it like
Ray Allen
What type of player?
and
Hold on, that's what I'm
Paul
going to say.
Pierce.
It depends on what type of player. So what type of player are you talking about though right now? Are you talking about a high level
said
three-point
a
shooter?
scorer. He said a
just a
scorer.
scorer. So a flat out scorer.
flat out scorer?
And
You're not gonna come, you're not
he's
gonna
a
come
two.
to the corner boys when you can go get some 2 Hall of Famers.
So he's a 2 or 3. So the player plays a 2 or 3. Okay, a two position.
So if I have Tatum and Brown and I got to hire between Paul Pierce and Ray Allen,
And me
or
and
Paul
Nick.
Pierce.
And me and Nick. Them
You
two
don't
and me
get
and
a
Nick.
chance. I don't get a call.
I will call you Swaggy.
Yeah, but
We sit here like, yeah,
okay,
we can teach you-
listen.
we can teach you the
All right,
same
listen.
shit.
Listen.
Like,
No, listen.
they-
No, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. But he's not hiring you because of the history with the Celtics, though. Also, it's not because of what y'all can't do. It's if I'm hiring Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, they have history right here with the Celtics.
We're not
This is
talking
why.
about hiring us for the
talking about
Celtics. You can hire us anywhere. You can say it's fucking Portland. It's between us.
Oh, well, you didn't say that. Okay.
It's between us
Oh,
four.
so
You're
anywhere.
gonna go with them because
Are you-
they're who they are.
You got Maxey and McCain over there, right?
Okay.
Who would you hire to teach them how to play the game and score on that level since they're scorers?
Tony Parker.
Allen Iverson. For sure would be one.
Tony Parker would be the
Brandon
other.
Jennings.
Brandon.
Good choice.
Brandon and Tony.
It's gonna be
Who would you hire?
shit.
I'm hollering.
Nobody see.
Allen Iverson. A scorer? Like, just a
Then you
motherfucker
could
flat
hire
out.
somebody like Trey Burke too. They won't even look at. Mark Price. Yeah.
would be
Mark Price
dope.
is a good one. Mark Price is a
Price
good
would
one.
be dope. I do
I
Magmove.
Thomas.
I went to
go
Mark-
Magmove.
I went to-
I go Magmove with McCain. McCain would benefit for somebody like Magmove. Where,
Chris Jackson and Mark Price are stars.
Decent.
So they're
Do I
definitely.
see you over
I
here?
said I said Trey Burke.
We heard what you said. We heard.
That's right for Trey Burke.
I know. We heard you.
Okay.
You'll hire Trey Burke to play with them?
To teach him some shit.
To teach them some shit. All right, well,
Before ain't that the point?
I'll hire Trey Burke to play in the one.
That's the light skinned point guard that look like
5-on-5.
AI, right? That came back looking like AI.
all right, Ray. Well, I mean,
Ain't
Ray,
that the
Ray
dude?
Felton is a big now, but I would Ray Felton. I would tell Ray to go back and teach him some shit. Teach him some shit.
Trey Burke.
Teach him some shit.
Did I say his name?
A little bit big, a little big
on
big.
that
now,
note,
but-
on that note, let's move on to Mostly Fans.
Who is Trey Burke?
Let's move on to Mostly Fans, presented by Underdog.
I'm thinking of the others no Burke. The nigga that made the game.
This motherfucker just name him over
The nigga
here.
that made the game winner. That's how we go on talking. I mess up all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL. Get $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. We have one Mostly Fans question.
Of course, scorer. You know who I would hire?
Mike James.
Ben Gordon.
Ben. Yeah.
For certain,
Yes.
for certain
Once
guys.
you put-
Yes.
For guys who come, I'm hiring
Yes.
Ben Gordon because
My man Ben is a
sure.
serial
Don't have to come off the screen. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like,
serial
come off the, and
killer.
still be able to get into here.
Off the bounce,
Ben Gordon is
yes.
somebody that I don't know if NBA players or NBA coach anybody, but that motherfucker
Everybody
had
knows
game.
Ben.
We're
That
familiar with
motherfucker
Ben
had
Gordon's
game.
game. But let's move on to Mostly Fans.
Kevin Willis, because he will teach him how
Kevin
to
Willis
wait.
strong, getting weights, yes. Durability.
Yeah.
AC Green, teach you how to stay to yourself.
Hey, Jokic, I got Kevin Willis for you.
No chicks.
no teeth.
No,
Teach this motherfucker how to score.
No teeth for weeks.
No
Kevin
chicks.
Willis, I got you.
I got you.
Pick up the 100-pound weight.
Let me show you something.
So we have one Mostly Fans question from Underdog user BBL Gilly Pill 12.
about no motherfucking Trey Burke. Let me Google.
He went to Michigan. Trey Burke went to
Troy
Michigan.
Mann?
He looked like Allen Iverson. He's a monster.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a monster. Trey Burke is a monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we have one question today for Mostly Fans from Underdog
Play for
user
Utah.
BBL Gilly Pill 12. That is BBL Gilly Pill 12. And BBL Gilly Pill 12 would like to know what needs to happen for JJ Redick to win Coach of the Year. This is again a question from Underdog user BBL Gilly Pill 12.
What is he going?
What does he need to do to win Coach of the Year right now? Kenny Atkinson,
That's so-
heavy favorite. Bickerstaff second.
So
JJ's currently third.
Cleveland got that. That's a wrap.
It's over.
There's can't nothing he can do.
If JJ can help will the Lakers to greatness with LeBron sideline.
Listen. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm just saying this is how they throw the narratives out there. Let's say they go on a 5-game winning streak without Bron being.
With some exquisite
You know,
mind the
damn-
game level coaching.
You know damn well they're gonna start throwing his name in there. But Bickerstaff has it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
14.
Bickerstaff has it over
Yeah,
Kenny
for
Atkinson.
for sure.
It's a wrap.
It's a landslide right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if they want to throw his name in there because he's sitting second, right, which is technically
can.
for him
You can.
first.
You can, because
Know what I'm saying?
can't
Technically
put him
for
in there.
him because
It is.
who was Coach of the Year last year? Wait, can you win back-to-back Coach of the Year?
you can push the narrative if they stay
You
in
just can't be the
second.
all-star coach 2 years in a row.
So you can win-
You
has-
can win coach of the year back-to-back.
Has anybody ever won that?
Mark
I don't think so, let me
Dagnall.
check.
Mark Dagnall from the Thunder won it last season.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. Can he win it again?
Mark Dagnall, he could if the voters felt inclined to do so. But they
Like-
may go a different way.
Like when Steve, what year did Steve Kerr win Coach of the Year?
Wasn't it 70? It wasn't the 72
Huh?
season? 73?
Was it the 72 season?
73?
Okay.
And then, as pointed out, he did win Coach of the Year in
It was a 60?
2016 season, proceeded to help guide the Warriors to blowing a 3-1 lead. by nothing LeBron James, Kyrie.
So where's OKC coach?
I got one.
Dagnall won it last year.
I know, but where's
I
he
only
at
have
now?
the top 3. Let me see. Coach of the year.
Yeah, would y'all hire Flip Murray?
Yeah,
Shout
I
out,
would.
Shout out to
Flip Murray.
Ronald Flip
Oh.
Murray.
I would.
So,
I would.
So yeah,
what about Jamal Crawford?
He was
I would.
So Dagnall, I think, is
Jamal Crawford.
Yeah.
fourth or
Jamal
No one
Crawford,
has
Flip
won
Murray,
Coach of the Year
like those.
consecutive years.
Royale Ivy.
Larry Brown did it in the ABA, but not in the NBA history.
Where your Ivory?
Finally-
He's already hired.
Mookie Blaylock.
Yeah, Roy Ivy. He got the Wakanda. No, he got the.
Did you say Wakanda?
No,
Yeah, you were on the process saying the Wakanda.
I said Wakanda.
To go crazy with the boy.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You know that's
It
racist.
sound like you were about to say Wakanda.
I swear I thought
I
you
was
said-
gonna say.
Drew Gooden.
What team does he? What team does he have? What
He's
NBA
an
team
announcer.
Roy Ivy?
Let's just go to OnlyFans. What,
No,
We already went to
Yeah, Roy Ivy is what team?
like you were
Huh? Where Ivy's on the bench with
Rockets.
Rockets.
the Rockets.
Yeah.
He's a coach.
Shout out to Royal Ivy making an appearance on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo. Make sure you download the app. Use promo code Gil. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick. And last thing we have to do on the show today, as a reminder, it is our Gillian subscriber giveaway. Gillian subscriber giveaway.
Sounds good.
I'll look it up for you.
The question is,
don't think so.
do JJ deserve it?
I don't think so.
Okay, hey yo, so do JJ Redick deserve the
Yeah.
like because if we're talking about like who deserves to be in that position, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't. But they're number 2 right now.
Well, why you saying that? That means that
No, I'm just saying they're number 2 right now, but he doesn't deserve it.
No.
I think
Oh.
he does.
I got a
Because all they was doing is technically by the talent that they have, they were technically underachieving in a sense.
All right, so
Okay.
you
Go ahead,
saying-
Mr.
I'm
Somebody
just
say
Basically
that.
saying Cleveland is overachieving by the talent that they
Yes.
have.
No, I'm just talking about
No, that's what it means,
I'm
though.
saying,
If you
does
say he
JJ
don't
even
deserve it.
like does no, he's saying does JJ even deserve the credit for even what he's done, like not being a star player and you know what I'm saying, like for what he's like what he's came in to accomplish. That's what he's saying.
I don't know what that means. It has nothing to do with
can't-
it.
you
I'm
can't
just
like
saying he
him
was
now,
a
JJ.
he was a
I mean,
corner
you
dude
can't like
running
him
around doing down screens.
Don't you do that? Why you do that?
What does that got to do
what
with
you
it?
were basically
You funny.
That's the
You funny. That was
good way
good.
to bring it all
Yeah,
back.
it was
full
good.
No,
But it's
I'm
not
just
a-
asking.
You can't do
Question.
that 'cause
JJ was
y'all
probably
hated
the
JJ.
JJ was probably the hardest working teammate that ever.
Okay, so he wasn't. So of course.
He was the hardest working motherfucker. I've
Co-host of the Mind the Game podcast.
Okay.
LeBron James.
But
mean-
I'm not going to give him credit for the success because LeBron, Anthony Davis, the team we had, that's where they should have been playing. So he's just got them back to where they should be playing.
So you don't think his work?
So
ethic-
I personally am. I'm a Laker fan. I'm not giving him credit for.
Okay.
So you don't think his work ethic and what he meant, like
Yeah. But you still have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Luka.
That's fine, but
Yeah,
so did other coaches before that though. So
I know.
So
So
somebody on
Darvin
this base,
Ham worked hard.
Yeah.
He was a hard worker.
Yeah.
sure.
He was a hard worker.
All right, well,
Worked really hard.
you know who works
He
really
was,
hard too?
he was. He
All
was
the
a
fine
hard
people at
worker.
Underdog.
You can't-
Hey, he was a hard worker,
can't-
bro.
You can't shit.
Yeah.
I try
Hard
every day.
worker.
Yeah.
Hey,
Back
you know what
Monday.
else was a hard worker?
Who?
Who was the coach for the Bucks? They got fired.
Adrian Griffin.
Adrian Griffin played hard than a motherfucker, boy.
And
And that's why
Defender.
that's why they're 31 and 30.
Doc Rivers did too, though.
Doc Rivers played hard.
Glenn Doc
He
Rivers.
did play hard too.
With the Boston
but
Celtics. He
now
was
it's time to wrap up this show.
I don't
So it is our Gillian subscriber giveaway. As a reminder, for every 1,000 subscribers, we get between 900,000 and a million. We're giving Underdog users $1,000 in bonus cash. Update. So we started the show at 9:52. We have crossed 953,000 subscribers on the Gil's Arena YouTube show. That means we have to give away $4,000 more on the show. We already gave away $1,000 at the top of the show. We have $4,000 more to give away on the show. So without further ado, here are the 4 additional winners for today. Dat Nika Rex. Dat Niqqa Rex REXX. Dat Nika Rex. Family 0185. Family 0185. You also have $1,000 coming from Underdog. Drip 6BK. Drip 6BK. You have $1,000 coming from Underdog. And the General 9033. The General 9033. You have $1,000 coming from Underdog. Courtesy of Gil's Arena. It is a smoke out here in the arena right now. I cannot see shit, cannot see the computer screen, but appreciate all of you for being here today. It was a very momentous weekend in San Diego. We will keep that momentum going. Shout out to Underdog as always. Shout out to Berman and the rest of the crew for blessing us, taking care of us. Shout out to LOL Hot Dogs for winning $300,000. Dog Bowl 2025. Shout out to Gil for also winning the Gil's Arena Dog Bowl, even though he had the number one pick. Questionable circumstances.
Everybody. Everybody in the chat. Stephen A. Smith said he will be here motherfucking tomorrow. Make sure them two is on.
Stephen A. Smith is finally stop ducking. Gil's Arena will pull up tomorrow. Make sure them two. Who are them two?
Send me the address.
Who is them two?
He said, send me the address.
Let's have security jam him up though, just to keep him humble.
He said,
Well, who on tomorrow?
I'm okay. He didn't say this, but I just
Okay, ad lib.
in the other one. It is just
That's
I guess it's you. He said he'd be here tomorrow.
No, that's
ready.
Hey, I'm the guy you can't speak of. Don't say his name around here.
the Cookie Monster. If you would took
Candyman,
Don't say too many times.
Larry Man,
I want them prepared. They need to be.
Well, Nick, you'll be sitting here just
They
watching.
need preparation.
You on tomorrow?
They need preparation.
They need
Stephen A. Smith
Yeah, you on tomorrow.
has ended his Gil's Arena smoke ducking. Will be in the arena tomorrow.
I need popcorn.
137
I
days
ain't got
of
shit to
ducking.
say tomorrow.
Officially come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, don't mean it, so you better get there early.
This is an endless
Stretch
bag.
warm, ready to go.
This bag is deep.
We will have a body bag ready to go.
Very deep.
Still uncertain who will be in the body bag tomorrow, but Stephen A. Smith is coming on Gil's Arena tomorrow, Tuesday. Gil's with the breaking news announcement. But until then, we appreciate everybody. We appreciate all you in the chat for supporting the show. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.